out of range. Y'all should probably let me do my thing. Hot dang.
Upset the established order, everything becomes chaos.
Salute, salute, salute. What's up? And no, Hood, this is my music. I own the rights to that shit. So Dirty can eat a big fat dick.
Pause. Wait, what? That's crazy.
Yeah, you notice how I was nice and all I did was play my intro today. I didn't play all that other shit. So shut up.
I ain't even do nothing. That's crazy.
Hey, man, back to whatever you guys were talking about. Let's.
Oh, man, I'm still doing my.
You got to admit, dude, that fucking intro is fucking.
It's good, solid,
dude. That shit is fucking.
Yeah, it was pretty good, man.
That was cultural appropriation, really, bro. But
that was a pretty good intro, my maker.
Oh, I'll fucking stab you. Motherfucker. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. I ain't even got anything queued up to fucking respond to that.
Shout out to Dirty.
Fucking caught me slipping on that one.
You know, I believe that Trey told me that he had some beef with something that I said earlier, but he didn't follow up with that. I wonder what it was.
Who knows? Trey
hey,
always.
I'm gonna come right back up. They keep the what's the name going though.
I got you, man.
Okay.
So go ahead, guys. You can continue on with the conversation you guys were having on hoods.
I was gonna say my only disappointment from that last stream is that Dave dropped down.
The African dude?
No, Dave. You know,
Dave Did we kill Dave?
But he keeps coming back. Like, that's what I've been saying. It's like, I don't know how he keeps coming back, but he keeps coming back.
Well, he'll come back again then.
Hey, well, shout out to everybody that's come through, man. Got 13 people, and I'm only been live for 4 minutes. That's a fucking a new record. Shout out to Hood for bringing all of his people over here. We got Andre up here. Deacon, what's good? Smarty Pants, what's good? Abiola, what's good, my guy? Suspicious, what it do?
Well, you missed out, Snowman, because it was a great stream.
Oh, man, I'm
like, it was a typical gulag stream, so there was all kinds of bullshit going on.
Right.
Like that African dude came up there and like they asked him like if he's American or not, and he was like, yeah, my mom is FBA, and like he's telling fucking stories, and it was a yes or no question: are you American or not?
Yeah, but he did in fact answer the question, no, very directly by just not answering it yes or no. It's funny how like you could derive such a simple answer like when somebody tries to tell you a story like that. It's like you don't even have to hear everything else. It's just like no, you not in your heart.
I actually recognize that guy because I seen him in like I see him on like the Pan African channels. I see him there, and he has wrenches on these channels. So like I see him there. That's why I said in the chat like he's over there, and like this is the stuff he talks about. So
I was just listening to the history of Rhodesia and like how the country was founded and stuff, and kind of how everything went south and when it became Zimbabwe. And I really don't understand what the basis for Pan-Africanism could possibly be. Like in the same way that Europe has fought like many nasty wars, like amongst the various European nations, like there's a legacy of that same sort of shit in Africa.
Like what I see in real life, like I don't know if you know, but I live in Canada. I am Jamaican living in Canada. But I say Canadian first because this is where I was born.
Is that Andre saying that shit?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, bye. No Canadians welcome.
Hey, he's a Jamaican tether like me, though, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I just got robbed. All right, anyway.
Yeah.
Nah, you can have it back.
Messing around.
Yeah,
with,
so like what I was saying is like what he was going on about basically is that like I say I'm Canadian first, you know, but like this guy was like saying he's Nigerian first, and it's like you live in America, so like what are you talking about? Like if you want to be Nigerian first, go back to fucking Nigeria. Like, am I wrong for saying that?
Yeah, really,
you don't
what
have
it
to go back
means
to
is that
Nigeria.
like all black people are the same, and they just say Africa, so they don't say like the racial part.
I'm
It's
sorry,
like-
but I firmly believe that Black Americans and the rest of the blacks of the world are two entirely different groups of people.
I agree.
yeah, like
I will go. I will go a step further. I will say that me and Andre are completely different from Black Americans just because of our Jamaican lineage. We're not the same.
Yeah,
I would agree with that.
and
Carry
really
on.
like the stuff I was talking about earlier. It's like I've been thinking about kind of the direction the country is starting to go in, and I was thinking, what is like the future that I want to see? Like, do I want to see like ethnic conflict and all the other nasty stuff that could possibly happen when the country fails as a political entity? Because I'm pretty sure that that's a guarantee at this point.
The rate we're going, you're damn sure. You're damn right, Torin.
And the question is, are we going to have our nation still after that? Like after America is no longer a powerful international empire, like are we still going to have the American nation? Are we
Well,
still going to
Well,
have
Torrin,
the question is not that. The question is, do you want to live in that kind of country? It's not. I mean, let's take this a step further. Do you see America the same way as you saw even 10 years ago? This country's changed so much in just 10 years. I
I
can't even
do.
imagine what the next 10 is going to be like.
Well, in my
um,
I'll tell you this, Bandit. In my heart, I see America as the same. But here's the difference: is that, and I toured. Me and you talked about this like a couple years ago in the stream. The balkanization of America.
Yeah.
Like in Texas, things are normal. Things are completely normal. Everything we're talking about on this panel doesn't exist in Texas. Texas could be its own state. I mean, be its own country and just chill right now and have none of these problems until the Marxists got in there, like maybe what 50 or 60 years from now.
No, they're there
They
now. They're in
they're
Austin.
like fucking cockroaches, man. No, I know, but Austin is. Trust me, they're in a tiny little portion of Austin. Elon is overtaking them in Austin, in Bastrop, a couple miles away. But here's the problem: is that the Marxists look what they did to California from the time of Reagan as governor until now. California was beautiful then, Beach Boys shit. But look at it now.
yeah, there's a pretty good chance that like the federal government will break down and become weak, and then the state governments will have to step in and assume the governance role that used to be done by the federal government, just because the influence and power won't be there anymore.
It's
right?
almost like we'll revert back to states' rights again.
Yeah, like we're already seeing that start to happen in the courts, but I mean, it'll happen in a much more visceral way, as in instead of it being agreed upon in a court or by elections and stuff, like the foreign elites will just straight up flee the country because like the money system will break down or
But the
like,
thing is,
something's
we're
going to happen.
the easiest way to put it is we're the smartest person on the short bus. We're the smartest country out of all of them because we're going to be the last to collapse because, you know, Europe's our vassal state. So Europe's going to collapse before America will.
Yeah, they're not going to be happy.
It
Like
doesn't matter if they're
none
happy
of
or
them,
not.
none of them are
It
going to be
is what
happy
it
with
is.
us. Like it shames me to admit this, but the Japanese, like I love Japan, but we're probably not going to be friends with Japan in the future. They're probably going to hook up with China.
Well, just like just
Oh.
real quick, like what's going on with the BRICS? What's going on with the BRICS?
Well, the BRICS country. Well, the thing is, last week, United States led coalition in Europe basically gave Putin an ultimatum. Putin said if you station long range missiles on our border and give it to Ukraine, we're going to use nukes.
Well,
England
like
just actual
like
nukes, physical
like
nukes, and
Well, I'll tell y'all this. Being from the
Poland
1980s,
gave them the weapons. So the question becomes, if the BRICS countries don't cuck, it's the end of America. If if Russia cucks and
No,
doesn't do what it
no.
says, BRICS is
Well,
going to fall apart.
well, pretty much
No.
like this whole thing, like the whole like Russia Ukraine stuff, and also what's going on in the Holy Land. We all know where that is. I'm not going to say it, but we
I
all know where
appreciate
the
it.
Holy Land is. But yeah, like these two conflicts going on over there, actually it escalated the whole BRIC scenario because Russia wasn't really sure that like it would be a good idea to go through with it, and like they see now it is because I don't know if you guys been following what's going on, but yeah, the BRICS is gaining more and more countries.
Well,
Well,
actually,
I'll tell y'all this, and when it comes to like the world economy, I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. If America collapses, all this collapses. And I don't agree with
Yes.
Turin Flank. I do not agree with you, bro. But if America collapses, it's dark ages around the world because our economy,
Exactly.
the rest of the economies around the world.
Well,
Exactly. That's why I get involved in these conversations because, like I said, I live in Canada, so like we're America's little brother. So
the thing
so
is, a lot of
if
people.
you guys get fucked, we get fucked. So
Well,
I'm
the
hoping you
thing
guys
that
don't get
most
fucked.
people, I'm a finance major, so if you understand business, like the one thing, the reason why Europe hates Trump so much is because Trump is replacing LIBOR. He's basically taking the American version of LIBOR. If that happens, Europe loses all its freaking power financially to control the planet, and it falls apart. It goes to irrelevance. The only reason why most of the world cares about what the European Union wants to do is because of LIBOR. Once LIBOR goes, it's getting replaced by SOPA. If that happens, Europe is done. And then nothing's going to stop America because if you want to get any kind of rates or banking or anything, you have to go through the United States. It's over. It's over for Europe.
Well, like that's why I've always been a big fan of fucking Trump,
Yeah.
right? Because he actually wanted to open up the XL pipeline. That's why I've been a big fan of him for years. Because not that I'm in oil and gas, but like I would like to get into it because there's a lot of money to be made in there.
oh man, so many people made so much money under the pipeline. You know what?
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Bro,
Well, number one, Japan will never hang out with China. That's not gonna happen.
Well,
They hate each other.
Japan will
like,
remilitarize though. Right now, Japan has
well,
an agreement with America that they won't have a military as long as America
well,
takes care of it.
specifically, I was talking about the XL pipeline because that's like Canada and the U.S. right, and like we're living on the same fucking continent, so why wouldn't we want to work together? Like it doesn't make any sense not to.
but that's another thing why, like with Lord ABS, I know I was trolling him and all, but this is that the opportunities, like Dirty Folks said, I ain't never made that much money in my life between 2016 and 2019. Just a lot of it based off that pipeline. And, there was so much money going around. So when I listen to brothers talk and like, dude, you will really cut off your nose despite your face because of what some bitch told you.
Exactly.
You know what, bro?
Because principle is more important than facts. That's the problem.
Well,
These
pussy
people
more
are
important than fact.
ideologues that will do anything for the cause. They will sacrifice their own family, their own lineage, their everything, just to spite Trump. That's how insane these people are. You're not dealing with rational people here. You're dealing with people that have lost their goddamn mind. And
never have.
and when a person is put into a corner, aka the abortion corner, where they feel like they can't survive without abortions, without the ability to kill their own offspring.
Well,
You get people trying to assassinate Trump. That's what it comes down to. Like, these people are just batshit crazy.
Okay, wait. Somebody said something earlier, and they were right. I can't remember who said it, but they were talking about the vocal minority, or as we used to call it,
it was probably me.
No, it wasn't you, white man. It was
probably me. Yeah, I'm usually right about everything.
But it wasn't you, my man. It was somebody else.
Like, Snowman doesn't know anything about minorities, so it wasn't him.
So no, but now
I know enough to stay the fuck away from him.
Man, the black people, the white people in that German town he grew up in. But now here's the thing. For the DEI thing, right? Because that's what we're talking about. You're talking about 4% of America is gay. 4%, right? And of that 4%, only 0.2% is tranny, right? Transgender, right?
That's still a
they have
shit ton of
loud-
people if you think about it.
But they have a loud voice for no reason, because all gay people are in performance arts, so they make great presentations.
But they're in the
right?
media. I mean, the media
Right.
controls them. I mean,
Right.
what's a percentage of 320 million people? That's a shit ton of people.
But it's
320.
not
One.
really.
320. When was the last time you looked at the numbers?
Or maybe it's
Last
350.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Last time I checked, it was over 340. So 320.
Okay.
Once
Okay,
you guys
but
get to your
340.
point, I want to find out what this clip is that Hood's got too. So
even if you do the math on that, right? I'm gonna do the math right now, man. 340 million people. And you're talking about 4% of that. Now, here's the thing with that though, bro. Even when you do that math, and it's 13 million people.
So that's
Even
the
when
size of what, Chicago?
We've had more, New York, but
that's a shit ton of people.
Let's
but it's not. But it's not. This is why, right? This is why it's not a lot of people, right?
Here.
No. I'm just doing for the simple. I'm just talking about how people, the squeaky wheel, 13 million people out of 340 million, not that many. Because you have to look at it like this, right? Out of that, I don't care how you bust your nut, right? Most gay people don't really go out their way to be like, I'm here and I'm queer, right? They just suck a dick on their private time, right? So it's not even like 13 million people rushing the stage for gay rights. They're not all trying to get married. They're not all trying to wear purple wigs, right?
We got to put a pause in here.
Hey, this a whole pause-worthy topic, bro. Like, put the pause where you want to put it, right? But you're letting the vocal minority. So out of that, right? Like maybe 10% of those people are vocal. So 1.3 million are vocal, which is Houston, right?
Yeah, or Philly.
Houston, right? Are vocal. And that's in any case. Like a lot of people don't vote. Like most people aren't vocal about anything. They just go along and get along. There's like 10% of zealots. And then you're listening to the 10% of the 4%. You understand what I'm saying? And you're making policy behind that.
Because no one cares about moderates. The moderates don't matter. It's still extreme.
Yeah. You know, the other side to that is the fact that we have these special interests that are pushing all that shit. It's not just that like there's a bunch of gay people like being loud in the street or whatever. You have like the entire media apparatus. You have all the intel agencies and all like the corporate interests trying to foist this idea that the country is split half and half with those people at least. And really they're just like trying to gin up a whole they're trying to gin up the perception that there's like half the country believes in all that shit because those are their interests.
Here's why it works. Because I could argue, and in chat, if y'all think I'm wrong, put it in the chat. I could argue 80% of women are bisexual, so they're gay sympathizers.
I would go higher on that percentage.
Yeah, like I don't disagree with you at all.
I would say close to 15% of women are bi or gay.
But here's the thing, and I was going to joke about this, Dirty, and
every last one of them are.
And I agree with you, man, about like the oppression thing in this aspect. Like our only oppressors, really, like from guys like me and Snowman, are our wives, and if we allow them to, that's our only true oppressors. It's the women. We understand the power of what they withhold. It's I don't know whether it's the pussy or the feminine nature or whatever. They're the only oppressors.
I agree. Yeah, that's American thing. Feminine nature is American. Feminine nature is not black. There are no black feminine women, vaginal men. But yeah white. Yeah,
well, you know, I'm married to a Dominican, and Snowman's married to a redhead.
Non-black woman. I get that.
Well, Snowman is Irish, so like redheads is normal.
I know, right? I love redheads, but he be tripping on me with the green eyes. Anyway, so now we bring that back to
trying to fucking save your soul, sir.
I heard that, bro. I heard that. Look, man, I grew up in Chicago. My mama black, bro. Let me take the risk, bro. I'm gonna hop off the porch. Anyway,
you know what? I'll take the risk. Just don't fucking come crying to me when you fucking get your feelings hurt.
All right, so here's the thing. So this goes back to things like the Keystone Pipeline, right? So you have a bunch of pansies who don't want to really do nothing. except complain that everybody hate them, even though nobody's paying any attention to them. Nobody, right? Nobody even notices you, and that's the problem. Nobody
the only
knows
people paying attention to them is themselves. That's it,
right.
really.
So now it's oppression, right? Because you're gay and I won't let you suck my dick. So now I'm a bigot. Like, make that make sense, right? So you got those people in that loud.
You need to insert some pauses in your sentences,
bro. That whole shit pause where the entire talk about the pipeline. So those people who depend on the government to enforce their victimization, I'm not even gonna say privilege, their victimization, because they're commies, right? And everybody needs to accept them, and they need to be accepted around the world. And even though take down America got to fight for them. They try to suck a dick in France or something. Well, now pause on that. France probably let them do it because France is real liberal too.
Thank you for the pause. Thank you for the pause.
So now everybody has to fight for your right to bust a nut, which has never been how history works, right?
Bro,
right.
Why you keep going down this road of debauchery and gay shit?
No, because that's
because it's your channel, Snowman.
That's my channel. So I'm restreaming. But here's the thing: that's liberal politics. Can I go to the chop shop and scrape the walls of my coochie? Can I get penis in my booty? Pause. Can I
No, there's no pause for that one.
And can you help me pay for?
I'm really starting to worry about this guy, man.
You know what? But when it comes to all the debauchery that you see in TV and on the internet and shit, all of the degeneracy, like all of the perverted sort of shit that you see, like you see a lot of that, but fewer people are having sex now than ever.
Well,
it's a fucking problem. Like,
sorry to interrupt you, white man. You were cooking. Sorry to interrupt you, but like, have you heard about like the French like prime minister?
Listen here, Canadian man. We will not have any more Canadians disrupting and interrupting good white American men on this panel, or good Black American men, for that fact. You will know your place and you will respect it, sir.
Yeah,
goddamn right.
I just wanted to interrupt one white man. So
respect my micker. Respect my micker, man. Look, I might be able to disrespect, but I ain't gonna let nobody else disrespect. It's my micker.
But yeah, like the president or prime minister of France, like apparently he was dating or married to a tranny.
No, you're talking about Macron. Macron is married to the woman that abused him when he was a child.
Like my dad. That's crazy.
Like his wife is like I don't know, like 20, 30 years older than him.
Yeah, it was like his 8th grade teacher.
Yeah, it was his
so
teacher.
what you're
said wife?
Like,
groomed him.
Wife?
Yeah.
Are you implying that's a woman?
Groomed. No, she is a woman because she has kids. Like, look, like just not all like ugly women are men, okay? She's an evil woman.
Just the majority of them are.
No, she's
man.
She is an evil woman who groomed.
I watched Candace stream. I believe Candace after her stream that Candace did. I was iffy until I saw Candace.
I feel like that's a tar baby. Like, look, that situation is a lot worse than that. That situation is a lot worse.
Damn.
Well,
he was a little boy. He was groomed into being like a fucking MK Ultra like puppet, and she's his handler for life. Like, that's blatantly right out there for everybody to see. Like, and it's really fucked up. It's obvious too. It's the same thing with Justin Trudeau.
That's a man.
Justin Trudeau is a really fucked up MK Ultra guy.
He is a fucking cuck. And like,
he's like a Manchurian candidate textbook.
Yeah,
but he's like his dad, Fidel.
His dad was more of a man than he is. Like, at least his man was a functional man. Like, his dad was a functional man. He's not a functional human being at all.
No, like, to what Trey just said, like, yes, his dad is really Fidel. That's his dad. Like, I seen the side-by-side pictures. That's really his dad. And
I mean, that's an interesting speculation. It'd be really funny if it was true. But the more important thing to recognize is the fact that he's also abused, groomed, MK Ultra'd twisted into being a puppet for a system. Like, it's actually kind of a tragic story when you think about it. Like, he can't get out of that situation he's in. Like Joe Biden, he has to be the president. He doesn't have a choice.
Like, Trudeau is one of the fucking, like, one of the few world leaders, like, you guys can correct me on this, but, like, his wife actually divorced him. So, like, yeah. He got divorced while he was in office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's been in so damn long. Like you think they'd change these guys up every now and then, but no, like, he has to be the prime minister for life, like, apparently.
Well, that's like, it's a little bit different here. Like, if you get elected, like, you're in there for life.
I thought that, like, okay, like, I know in England, their parliamentary system is set up to where, like, you don't vote for the prime minister. The prime minister comes with the party. Is it the same in Canada?
Well, over here, it's like, once you get elected, like, you don't get out of office. Like, you're in office for life unless you get, unless somebody takes you out of office, you're in office for life.
Well, damn, he is going to be in for life because they're just
gay. He stayed, and, like, so what Artie just said in the chat, he did blackface. He also did fucking Indian face. He did both. Like, he was wearing a turban and shit. Like, yeah.
So
yeah, he
what's
did
wrong with that? I don't have any issue with that, bro. Yeah, those are I mean, shit.
Nah, he really got heat for well, he didn't. He had to, you know, the hammer fell under his watch. I think for the First Nation, the children of the First Nation, when they were taken for the parents or some shit, be educated or whatever.
But who cares about that? Okay, that's just a distractor from his policies. His policies are what a freaking killing. Like, if he wore blackface, oh well. Like, what the fuck is he doing to the policies of the country?
Like, Trey, I think he missed the
We
fact
just
that, like,
adding on to what he
like,
was
like he did blackface. He also did, like, I guess you called it brownface, like, for the Indians. Like, he was wearing a turban and doing all that kind of shit. Like, I really don't give a fuck about that. Like, I care about the fact that, like, he's against the XL pipeline. That's why I'm like, fuck.
That's me.
Well,
I don't care. I don't care if it was Nathaniel Bedford Forrest's grandson and reinstitute the Klan. If they're gonna make my bank account fat, stop fucking women killing kids on demand, get these boys out of women's bathroom. Hey, come on, Mr. Forrest the Sixth, bring the Klan back and get rid of these fucking faggots.
The unfortunate thing with him is that it's not his policies. It's not him in control. Like, that's the whole point. Like, he just does what he's told. He's an actor. He's a face for a bunch of interests, like special interests and shit. Just like Joe Biden and Kamala. Like, they're not actually, like, making any decisions. That's one of the reasons why they hate Trump so much, because, you know, Trump isn't actually that great. He sucks on a lot of things. He's a fucking Zionist. Like, he doesn't really understand what's going on. Like, but he makes decisions for himself. Like, that much is obvious. And that seems to be, like, the thing they hate the most.
He's least controlled. He's the least controlled since Kennedy.
Yeah.
Well, like, your biggest thing that you said, like, Trump is a Zionist. Both parties are Zionists.
Exactly. That's the point. Like,
both parties are.
Yeah, that's the point. Like, that's like the biggest problem is that we got all these guys with loyalty and fidelity to a foreign country, and it's because they're getting paid off and blackmailed.
Yeah,
so they don't have a choice. So.
But that's the thing, Torin. It's like we accept that with Trump, but, like, you know, that's his bad baggage. But the bad baggage that comes along with Kamala and the old man Biden is so much worse. And with them, yeah, we get into that cryptic stuff you were discussing over there on Hoods.
Well, like, one of the biggest problems that I've had with like the whole debate and, like, the conversations being had and interviews and whatnot is that they're making Trump out to be like a misogynist when he's just like, I don't want Chinese story time with my kids, that kind of stuff, and like, just basically brainwashing fucking kids and getting them into this kind of stuff at an early age. Well, at all, but especially at an early age.
Yeah, he has normal human concerns, like the sort of concerns that you would have if you actually had free will. Like, it's pretty normal stuff. Like, Like the stuff that these people are pushing is so absurd and insane that you'd have to be really fucked up to go along with it, or really weak-willed, either one. I personally think that most of the people that are involved in the trannyisms are actually just pedophiles, and
I agree with that. You know what else I found amazing?
Good.
Real quick, this is what I found amazing, right? And it should be stated. You know how I always say that racism is really just feminism and blackface?
Yeah.
When y'all get the chance, just type in racism, right? In your Google or your browser, whatever, and then go to images. All you'll see is women and gay men. I never see white men in these racism not heterosexual. And I don't really see heterosexual black men. Like racism now, since 1980, since Bird and Magic did their thing. And I think Bird and Magic, by the way, did more for race relations in America than the civil rights movement, to be honest.
Oh, facts.
By the 1990s, the youth were indoctrinated in rap music, good or bad, right? And there was a heavy blending of Americanism since then, from the last 40 years, right? Last 40 years. The racism is really just women, and I don't blame women for being racist. I blame women for being fight promoters, and they'll use any angle they can to promote a fight.
Well, I'm not sure if it's the same where you guys are at, but it's basically anytime the topic of race is brought up, especially because you guys, not you guys specifically, but in general, what I'm starting to learn here from being in space is that black is an American concept. I'm cool with that, but anytime race is brought up, it's around me is pretty much how could you have a problem with that, but you're not okay with the gays? And it's that's not the same thing. But they keep trying to convince that it's the same fucking thing, and it's not.
Yeah, men wanting to suck other men's dicks is pretty gross, but that's not so disturbing to the point where you should react in a really violent or like
ABS reacted to me.
Way.
ABS reacted to me when I said I'd be cooler with Touring Flang and Bandit than you, bro.
I love titties. I love titties. I love titties.
Child abuse. Child abuse.
No,
that boy raised right.
Yeah, that's a good kid right there.
Now, here's the thing, bro. We all knew the sweet kids, right? We all grandma used to be like, that boy got sugar in his tank. They always existed. Nobody really picked on them. We just didn't ask them to play baseball with us, right? That's not the issue. The issue is that everything has been pushed on you. Not only must you accept it, you must also indulge in it.
Yeah, and you have to think it's good. No, not
right.
Just good, better than anything else. You better get down on your knees and worship it. And don't you ever question anything that anybody like this says. You better just obey.
That goes to here's some black girl magic, right? This because my mama black and my aunties and my older cousins, they black too. And this is when I realized. I know, right? I was running, right? I'm a slave, right? I was trying to be free from matriarchy because matriarchy is slavery. So I used to ask questions. They would say, do something. I'm like, it don't make sense. Why? And the answer would be, because I said so. And I'm like, just because you said it don't make it right. It don't make no sense. Why? There's never a why.
I've said this before on different channels, is that the hate laws that we have here is a lot worse than you guys have. So basically, just me having a conversation with you guys is illegal.
Yeah, that's flat out fucking insanity.
Well, what's crazy? You're supposed to be free. That's what
get arrested.
To be free.
I could get arrested just for talking to you guys.
I know.
I mean, technically, the United Kingdom was never free. That was the whole point of the American Revolution to begin with.
I don't live in the UK. I live in Canada.
Well, Canada was a part of the UK, wasn't it? For most of
the US, the US was also a part of the UK.
No.
Well,
Canada
it was until we
UK. To answer your question, they still represent the Queen. Canada still to this day is part of the Queendom. Well, the kingdom now. She did.
Sir, it's a king now because the queen is dead.
Yeah.
Well,
thank
the point
you.
is that we have a constitution, and like the UK or like the British Empire never had a constitution. They had Magna Carta, but that didn't really apply in the same way that the United States Constitution does. So, yeah, like
it's like, didn't mean to interrupt you, Mr. White Man. I'm gonna call you Mr. White Man. I'll fuck with you, but yeah, it's actually illegal to misgender somebody. So if you see a dude with a beard and a mustache and he's wearing a dress, you have to say like like how's your day, miss? It's actually illegal to say anything otherwise.
I'm surprised no one's brought this up as like a civil rights argument at this point. Like, I mean, I'm shocked that people don't label the Canada anti-civil rights and then get shit changed. That's the only way you're going to be able to do it.
Well, I don't really have any advice for you because anything that I might tell you is probably not something that should be on YouTube. But there's a conclusion that my ancestors came to about how to deal with situations like that. And history played out the way it did. And that's all I'll say.
I understand.
Yeah, I can understand what you're talking about. I don't know where your ancestors are from. I'm not going to ask, but like I can tell what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the history.
Hey, Andre, our Jamaican ancestors handled it the same way, bro.
Oh, and the Spanish, or the Mexicans, I should say, they also dealt with it in a similar sort of way. You know, when it came to the Spanish.
Like, I really don't. I was gonna say I really don't get down my mom's culture like that, but except for one thing, you know how they handle, those guys that hold their hands a little limp.
Yeah.
Well, how many hectares of land are there in Canada that are unused? I mean, is it really that big of a deal to just like go away from the cities and just kind of start up your own thing?
Well, actually, if you didn't know this, we actually have the second largest landmass in the world.
I know it's connected to the taiga forest. Like if you go to Russia,
yeah, I think
Siberia, and Canada.
I think Russia's number one, but like we're number two, but like we got like less than 10% of your population.
Oh, well, there you go. You could just go away from where the people are, where the civilization is. And just,
there's a weird stat. It's like 80% of Canadians live south of the northern point of America. Like, most people don't live that far. Most Canadians don't live that far from the U.S. border.
Yeah, because
I like Alberta. I was gonna say I like Alberta. The mentality out there.
Yeah, like that's actually where I live now is Alberta. Coincidentally, that you brought it up, but that's where I live.
I mean, you guys still have firearms, right?
No, firearms are illegal here. We're only allowed to have long guns.
Oh well,
no handguns are allowed.
Oh well, how about this? Just get a bunch of them anyway, and then go farther north, away from the cities, away from civilization, and start up a city. And then just do your own thing.
Well, pretty much like all the illegal firearms come from the U.S.
Well, they're not really illegal. Like you have a God-given right to defend yourself, and they're just tools, like sticks and stuff.
Like actually, we don't have a God-given right to defend ourselves here. Like over here, it's like equal or lesser force. So basically,
all I'm saying, I don't think you're reading between the lines here. Just go away from where those people that say all those things, that believe all those things are. Just go away from where they are. to a
He's telling you to be a
area.
criminal, bro. Don't listen to this man tell you to be a criminal, bro.
No, I'm telling you to be your own nation.
Dirty folks. That isn't what he's saying right now. Indirectly, that's what he's saying.
I'm saying be your own nation. I mean, what are they going to do? Go up like to the area where you're at? They don't even want to leave their cities.
Look, now Canada does have a lot of ghost guns, a lot of 3D guns up there. However,
I mean, like that's not even the most important thing. Like, I'm not talking about overthrowing or doing anything like that at all. None of those things are necessary. Like, you have enough land, like untamed land. You could just leave the city, just leave the areas where people are doing things, and just go set something up somewhere else.
Man, the Mounties gonna fuck you up.
Well, you don't have a right to defend yourself. Like I said, it's equal or less force. So basically, if somebody stabs you and you're say your chest, you have to stab them back in their chest or somewhere lower that's non-lethal. Otherwise, you get charged. With...
No, I'm saying like you're going to be geographically away from the system. They're going to have to go out of their way to go to where you are and try to enforce their foreign laws. You just establish your own
laws.
nation.
He Canadian. If he in Canada and he Canadian, they're local laws. You're asking that man to be a felon. And I'm not against being a felon, but just know what you're asking him.
Well, dirty.
Are you guys really that retarded? Hold on. Are you really that retarded that you don't understand what he's saying? All he's saying is, if you don't like what's going on and you don't like the rules, then go live in the fucking woods or go live in the mountains. Go away from people. Go be a fucking frontiersman.
Yeah, Snowman. Like, thank you for bringing that up because actually, lately I've been, fucking around with like native chicks.
Yeah, like, dude, I mean, it's going to be tough.
Well,
like think about how bad it was for the mountain men of the past.
How many people disappear into the Smoky Mountains every year?
Well, just let me finish real quick. Like the native chicks that they're part of reserves that are on both sides of the border. I'll leave it at that. Take what you want from it.
Like once you get a certain distance away from the local police station, like if you're like hundreds of miles away from anybody, what are they going to do? They'd have to fly an airplane out to where you're at. Like they're not going to do anything.
Well, clearly you didn't understand what I was talking about, so I'll explain like a little bit, but not going into detail. It's just basically the native people that have reserves on both sides of the border, like the Canadian and American border, they could travel back and forth through there without passports and.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like you're talking about acquiring your goods for going camping.
Yeah, I like to camp. So yeah. Yeah.
Always make sure your side chicks are some use to you.
Bro. Exactly.
Hey, speaking of side chicks being of use, Snowman, let's watch this video about how to make a sandwich from 1950.
Hey, dude, I've been waiting on this for about 45 minutes.
40 minutes. I know it's been a long time. This better be an amazing fucking sandwich.
It better be like a fucking Dagwood or something.
All right, I hate the intro. This is better.
The sandwich is practically an American institution. It is a basic essential for lunch boxes, parties, and picnics. As far as these boys are concerned, well, hamburgers and hot dogs are their idea of a really good meal.
When did hot dogs become code word for illicit pedophile behavior?
When they call them glizzy.
All I know is if you don't eat your hot dog with a fork, you're suspect these days.
Wow.
No, you know why? I just immediately watching this clip because we're gonna show you some other ones because we were talking about the 1950s PSAs, and I'm like, damn, I wonder if these boys are in those other clips about the dangerous men you should avoid.
Like we like Snowman, Snowman, you eat hot dogs with a fork?
Yes, I do.
Hey, you know what?
Oh, okay.
Wait, but that's gay though.
Wait, with the bread and everything, like in the bun, and you cut the whole thing with the bun.
No,
and the hot dog.
That's wild, man.
That's gay, Snow. Let me tell you why it's gay. No, I'm gonna tell you why it's gay, though, right? Because I know you thought you was doing the right thing, but I'm here for you, right? Because
I don't
that's how
put
they had to
eating
get
buns
hot
like
dogs
that,
for
man.
women
That's
in
just
jail,
gay.
bro. No, that's how they had to cut out the hot dogs for women in jail. So by default,
I don't trust you, sir. You're gay adjacent.
Gay adjacent.
God
No,
damn
that's
it.
not how.
I'm just gonna get back to the clip.
Please.
But there are sandwiches and sandwiches. When Sally Gasco and her mother bring guests home for a late snack after a movie, they have something special in the way of a sandwich in mind. Sally calls it tuna rarebit. Let's watch how she makes it.
Tuna rarebit. I feel like I'm
Tuna
learning deep
rarebit.
whiteness right now. Yeah, bro.
Do
This
tell,
is deep white culture. Like a lot of white people don't even know this anymore.
Hey, what should you say, man?
Yeah, this is a whole new level of whiteness I've never seen.
An open face creation, in other words, with a cheese, milk, and tuna fish mixture on top.
Cheese? What the fuck did he just say?
He said open face, though. That's not pause.
Oh, you never had an open face?
You've never had an open face sandwich, dude?
What the
Oh
fuck
my
is
god!
that?
Well, I know what that is.
Like
That's just
an open
sandwich.
face
That's a
pot roast
sandwich on
sandwich?
one slice, bro.
Oh, okay, all right. Just say
No,
one
it's
piece of
more than that.
bread.
You gotta. It's a
Open face,
melt.
that's
So you
crazy.
gotta butter a pan. You gotta basically make a grilled cheese, but one side.
Yeah, you basically it's like it's a panini only with one piece of bread.
Yes.
You're on top. The basis will be rye bread.
Hey, hold on, what
and
did
tuna fish mixture on top.
Listen
with
to
a
this.
cheese, milk, and tuna fish mixture on top. With a cheese, milk, and tuna fish mixture on top.
Right, cheese, milk, and tuna fish.
Well, you need
These
milk.
three
Like
things
white
hate
people.
each other.
Well, that's because you need milk and butter to help break down the cheese to make a sauce.
It better be a
cheese,
sauce.
milk, tuna fish mixture.
I actually agree though.
Is
If
milk
they make a
before
sauce.
mayo? Because it wasn't mayo invented in like the 60s or 70s. It could be.
Was it
wrong.
really? Maybe. Is this pre-mayonnaise culture?
It's that young? Mayo?
Yeah, like actually, this sounds like pre-mayonnaise culture because like putting milk on a sandwich that's nasty work, man.
I thought white people had mayo like forever. Like back in the dark ages, you guys had mayo.
No, mayo is a recent discovery, Hood.
I thought
there was like an old English recipe for churning mayo.
No, mayo has not been around as long as Petropaz.
That's how my
Man, a black man invented mayo.
That's crazy.
A black man invented mayo. Y'all are crazy.
As delicious as that shit is, I will give that to you, man. A black man invented mayo, man, and gave it to Whitey. I appreciate.
Ain't no way a black man invented mayo and let y'all steal it. I don't believe you, Trey.
No, it was invented by a white guy. I forget who. It was in the 30s. They had a whole History Channel thing on it.
Oh, mayo?
Yeah, like mayonnaise that invented it.
And Trey's guy stole that jar of mayo.
Well,
yeah, it was.
No man just now tried to give black people a layup and say we invented mayo. We didn't invent that shit. That's on y'all.
I don't even want to own that shit.
Can a brother get this shit mayo?
All I'm saying is mayo sounds more realistic than, the fucking computer chip.
Mayo's like $1 billion industry.
Hey, Dave, I'm with you talking about we was Hellmans. Yeah, I'm with you, Dave. We was Hellmans.
Yo, we gotta run that back. Somebody said we was helmets. That's crazy.
That's all right. I got a nice little Maxwell Health commercial to play from 1960 something after this is over.
Man, play the commercials from the 80s, bro.
Idea. She found that the spicy caraway flavor made a good contrast to the bland fish and cheese. Sally puts a cube, about a square inch, of butter into the top of a double boiler. A little butter finds its way into a great many dishes in this kitchen, not only for flavor, but as a blending agent.
Told ya.
Look at that white woman with Afro puffs.
Part of the trick to
she's doing that
entertaining
with cheese and the
unexpected
butter
guests
and the milk to make
is keeping on hand certain
bread.
generally useful.
I just like how these white girls are doing so much to make one sandwich. It's like a whole
it takes a village to make a man.
That was
it
back
does.
when
Like,
dude, that's back when sandwiches were great too.
Hey, you gotta get on TikTok, man, with these ladies that are pissing off these feminist types that are making their dudes
not the
like
trad
sandwich.
chicks. No, not the trad wives.
they almost don't count. They almost don't count because they're doing
Don't
it for
trust
the flex.
them.
Hey,
Don't trust them.
even if it's fake, man, the fact that they're actually doing it, yeah. Hey, I give them kudos for that, man.
I agree.
Just real quick, like a hashtag make sandwiches great again.
Yes.
There was a chicken hood. There was a chicken hood chat like last night or earlier, or whatever, and
real
she was
quick,
talking
man.
a lot of stuff.
Go
She
ahead,
was talking a lot of stuff, and I was like, have you made a sandwich for a man yet today? No response.
Hey, that's an instant one that like pisses people off, man.
I got a quick PSA
man.
though that I want to show for all the brothers out there, man.
Hold on, let me
This is
learn how
something
to
that
make
you need
this
to.
sandwich with milk.
I just want to make sure that you guys are all aware of this. You know,
No, wait,
just
Snow. I'm emotionally invested in
just
this milk
shut
sandwich.
up.
Hey, Donna.
Milk
Hey,
sandwich.
Gary. Hi, can I talk to you about getting some more hours?
Sure, why don't you grab this trash? We'll talk on the way to the dumpster.
Okay. Thank you so much for the hours, too, Donna. I really appreciate
Gary,
it.
if you need those hours, I'm going to need you to do something for me.
Okay,
Why don't you
want.
come over after work? We can discuss this.
Okay, why are you touching me? No, I can't. I have a wife at home and a
No,
newborn.
Gary, your wife doesn't need to know. You can come over.
Here's-
We'll have a few drinks. Who knows what else might happen?
Okay, Donna, you're my boss.
You're not going to get any hours then.
Now, though I say that now,
That nigga got a husband at home.
Gary doesn't love his wife and children, bro.
If I may,
That's
real
money.
quick, this whole scenario right here seems completely fabricated because I've never seen a black man ever turn down a Becky. But
Niggas going. Niggas going.
That is racist, bro.
It's that's giving you hours, bro. Oh nah, she giving me hours and pussy. Oh, I'm good.
Hey, Snowman, it's
let you know that sometimes you gotta shut the fuck up. And this current time is just one of those times you gotta shut the
as I was saying, brothers, beware of white Becky's asking you to go to the dumpster.
Hey, look, check this out though. Check this out. Hey, you know it's crazy, man. Like when I was like 16, 17, I worked at Captain D's, right? And this one chick, she was like a manager. She used to come up like touching on all the dudes, right? And people like, oh, I'm the man. And this one cat, man, he actually sued and made quite a bit of money, man. And I was like, damn, man, like none of us even thought about that. Not even close.
Like just real quick. Can we
I got
can we revive? Can we
co-worker
go ahead, Dirty.
thing going on.
My bad.
That's all I'm saying. So I wouldn't do it because she's a co-worker. When I smashed Becky,
that was also the Waffle House too. So he was going.
That was a Waffle House. That's crazy.
Like I was just saying real quick. Can we revive Dave for 30 seconds? Because Dave, like, he popped up when he seen that topic. Because Dave's been sitting there in the back, like he doesn't want to get killed. Dave doesn't want to get killed again.
I work from home. I was on a conference call, man. I just got off.
Hey, I can make room for Dave. I've got to go, unfortunately. So it's been nice talking to everybody.
Good talking to you.
All right, Tor, man. Good to talk to you again, bro.
Dave had to go on Zoom talking about a conference call. That was a Zoom quick call, my nigga.
Is there another white man that could replace I think that's Torrin? Is there another white man that could replace Torrin?
We need two to compensate for Dave.
Of an easy melting which Kelly is going to use as a base for the rare bit. To speed the melting, she cuts this into slices in the milk and butter mixture, while Mother butters the bread. The simmer flame keeps the water boiling gently while the cheese is melting, so that Sally can go on to other tasks. She adds the canned chunk-style tuna fish, and notice that she uses a wooden spoon to avoid discoloration of the mixture. Although the tuna rarebit is fairly substantial food in itself, it is a good idea to add something for variation in color and texture. Mother is making a salad dish: celery, radishes, olives, and pickles.
Imagine it takes two people to make a sandwich. That's
This
crazy.
is a fucking
sandwich, bro.
This is a terrible sandwich, man. Like radishes and like pickles and like what the fuck's going on?
No, you ain't never had horseradish sauce on the sandwich.
Nah, fam, I'm good on that.
No,
So
it's
Arby's,
actually
that Arby's sauce.
What's wrong with you, dude?
yeah, like it's actually not bad, man. Like, hey, look, I'm telling you right now, man, you need to get you some more white friends, man.
Yeah,
They'll put you on.
Nah, man, like I ain't eat Arby's. I'm good on
Look,
Arby's.
you like, hey, Andre, I'm telling you, man, you'll be eating arugula and everything, man.
I think we losing track. I think we lost track of the plot, though, right? So it's how to make a sandwich, right? You're teaching them how to make a sandwich. And by default, they're making you side dishes with your sandwich, right? This is back when white women used to actually love white men. Like, you can't ask a bitch to make you a sandwich nowadays and she make you a salad and get you a bowl of chips. What the fuck is going in that bowl right there? All I asked for was a sandwich.
for
You made a
yourself.
meal.
Hey, Hood, you know what the wildest thing is, man?
Speak for yourself.
If you ask like certain modern women now, like, hey, can you like cook for me or do this thing for me? They be like, I'm not your slave, but they want you to pay all the bills and trade your time for money.
But you know what else on top
So
of
why
that?
y'all niggas so mad at us? So why y'all niggas mad at us passport bros then, man?
Ain't nobody
I'm
mad
just
at you.
saying.
Ain't nobody mad at no passport, bros.
Yeah, like I don't.
I'm just
Like,
saying, man. Why y'all?
you stepping on that one. Nobody said anything about passport, bro.
Hey, do everything that you do for yourself, man. Do the best for you. Straight up.
Here's my thing. It's not that white women loved white men back then. It's that men in general used to come home and give it a
No,
hug.
it's that men used to put that fucking pimp hand down strong back
You
then.
ain't got no pimp hand cracker.
Yeah, like this is why
Your
like
wife come
Snowman,
home
like,
and put the pimp hand down, Snowman.
You got no pimp hand. That's why you got 3 baby
Gotta go
mamas.
do some dishes, Snowman.
You got no
nah. Snowman is Irish, so he has a strong pimp hand.
Hey, that pimp hand is a double edged.
A lot of the reason why women did that shit though back then is because they get backhanded if they didn't. Let's keep it real.
Hey, but that backhand has a vicious forehand that might cut the other way too, man.
But you know what? This is where I agree with the hoes on this one. Nah, men are bitches now, man. Back then, men went out and did real work.
Like Trey,
men went out and did real work.
Trey, you said you agree with the hoes, like yeah.
Yo, hey, yo.
What? No. I said on this one thing.
Variation in color and
Dude,
texture.
there's the door, man.
Hey, Mother's making a salad dish. Celery, radishes, olives, and pickles. Sally adds potato chips to the menu. They used to be exclusively picnic fare, but they've joined the host of useful accessory foods which make entertaining so much easier and more fun for teenagers. The bread was toasted quickly in the broiler, and the rarebit is nearly ready to serve.
Toasted the bread.
Like he specified the bread was toasted quickly.
Let's see. What will be the beverage?
This is when America
Mother
was
thinks
great,
she'll
by
give
the
the
way.
guests a choice of
Look at
Coke
the
or milk.
appliances, bro.
When you can offer guests a choice easily, it's a gracious gesture. Now it's time to serve.
I've been out the
2 slices of toast are neatly arranged on each plate, and the filling, or perhaps we should say covering, goes on top. Sally knows you should serve cream dishes with extra caution. An effective carelessness here is no asset. Mother is a great believer in the aesthetic value of parsley, and of course it's good to eat too. Now a touch of Tabasco for color.
Oh damn! Put that Tabasco on there, man. Hey, hit him with the Hillary Clinton.
trimming.
Hey, hit him with the Hillary Clinton right there, man. Had it right there in the bag, man. Look at that.
Yeah, like she fucked it all up with that touch of Tabasco. I don't know about that.
I'm not really a fan of mixing tuna fish with all that other stuff, though, man.
Yeah, the cheese and all that kind of throws me.
Yeah, bro. Bubble guts.
Y'all don't like y'all tuna with cheese?
And man, you are going, man. Your guts are gonna be
Hold on.
I need some cheese, some onions, some diced onions.
No.
The onions or maybe something like that. Okay,
maybe a little
but cheese and butter and milk, man, you gonna have the runs, man.
And this is why nobody knows what white people eat. When y'all show us what y'all eat, we be like, nah.
That's the only bit of nigga in me. I'm lactose intolerant. I got a little bit of nigga in me.
You can't handle it. Too bad.
Fuck you, Bandit. Fuck you, Bandit.
That 19 white man.
There are sandwiches and sandwiches. A wise young homemaker using good techniques and equipment and a little imagination can turn a sandwich into festive fare.
They gotta drink baking soda water after every bite. They gotta have baking soda water, bro. That's crazy.
Hey, look, man, that joint dry.
Hey, hold up, Hood. Hood, David.
Yeah.
Hood.
Yeah, I'm here.
I got a question for Hood, man. No, wrong, David. Hood. Bro, I'm driving through Carlisle, Pennsylvania right now with all these Amish. I know you got peeps out here. Why you ain't got one of them Amish women yet, bro?
Yeah, you're in my neck of the woods.
I haven't been down that way in a little while. That's like around the Philly area.
That Lancaster is like about an hour west of, it's an hour. Philly's an hour west of Lancaster.
Yeah, other way around,
Can
right?
can we have a quick poll in the chat,
Yeah.
like about keeping Dave dead?
Nah, Dave, man, we need Dave.
Incognito Dave, he's slippery. Incognito Dave don't really die like he used to.
Fall back, boys.
You slippery Dave. That's crazy.
What's y'all call fall back?
Real quick, can I say something real quick? You notice how it ended? It ended with two guys eating a sandwich in quiet. There's no women nagging them, nothing. I still think we should talk about finishing schools. We should make finishing schools great again.
That's when America was great. I said that. That's why I like these
But I
people.
told you. But the men got to do real work, though, man. You got to be able to work like two jobs. I mean, if you know, I mean, it takes two jobs to hold it down. Hey, look, you got to hold it down. You got to put the knee on her neck. She can be out there fucking Tyrone.
But Trey, the way people have been socialized now, even those men that still do that, they look down on them because apparently, a college degree is better. And I'm not knocking education. I'm just saying, like, everybody shouldn't be.
I'm knocking it, bro.
I'm not.
No. Everybody is not meant to go to college, man.
No. I'm not knocking education. I'm knocking college. College makes you gay. College turn you gay, bro. I'm anti-college. You can take a correspondence course, get a University of Phoenix degree, but do not go on campus. College makes you gay.
Well, just real quick for the clip that Snowman played. I think that's a big part of the problem because I asked this question a lot. Like I asked this question a lot to like chicks that are on that bullshit. It was like, have you made a sandwich yet today?
What the fuck is David doing back there?
I'm smoking.
Man, yo.
He paid for his college, bro. He paid that back. I just told you college makes you gay. You start choking. What that tell you?
Honestly, Trey, there's some things we just don't ask because we don't know the answer to those questions.
Yeah, man.
But like my famous question that I ask these chicks is like, have you made a sandwich yet today? And they always get mad at me for some reason. I don't know why.
You know why? Like, it's funny though.
Because you gave him a challenge.
Hey, shout out to Abiola with the $2 or £2 or €2.
Ariola.
€2.
But Bandit, you know how you were saying finishing school?
Fuck up.
Yeah.
That's
my bad.
at its finest. We appreciate you up here.
Not black people! Who's your motherfucker, Jerry? You, my motherfucker! What you gonna do, Jerry? Me the money!
Don't nobody love dirty. They want the angry. I'm mad. It's supposed to be angry folks. How y'all gonna hit the angry and not the folks? I hate y'all. You know what?
Angry folks.
Well, earlier
that was a good
one. On Tuesday. It's Monday.
Let me correct Suspicious real quick. Suspicious said,
why can't we have dirty snowman?
No, we switch up.
Dirty snowman, like that's wild.
That's what it was at first, dirty snow, and now it's angry folks.
Like you got to pause in between.
Yeah, we angry. But you know what? College and anime are not super predators. Like college is a super predator, gay super spreader, but anime makes you feminist, so it's a gateway to gay. Like,
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
That's bullshit. Anime doesn't make you feminist. Like,
bro, I have been watching.
Depends on which anime you watching.
Oh, I have been.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to argue with you on that one. Like, no, it does not.
I have been binge watching anime recaps for 2 months, bro. And everything starts with
What were you watching? What were you watching?
I don't know,
Hey,
like
real
anime
quick, shout
recaps.
out to True Hype too with that $5 cash app.
Femboy anime.
Appreciate you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, respect, man.
Let me see if I can find a bitch you might like.
Damn, man. I only like respectable women.
That's
Here, you might like
Just put a
you might like this bitch.
put a
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. So seductive. I take you to the candy shop. I let you lick the lolly.
He said he don't
Too
want to
thick.
see that. He want to see old girl from LL Cool J
Too thick.
video.
No.
Shut up, Trey. I know some of the bitches you've been with, and that is far from too thick for you.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Bullshit. Hey, we all make mistakes.
That
that's
wasn't a
your type.
mistake.
No,
That was a dude.
that
It's not a
that's your
mistake in
type,
the
no
real
man.
rules.
That's
It's
your
no man.
type,
That's
no
not
man.
neither confirmed or denied, bro.
That's
You
your
just
type, no
confirmed it.
man. That's your
What?
type, no man.
You just confirmed
No
it.
man.
I didn't
No man. That's
confirm
your
shit.
type.
Would you want to talk about
Hey,
fishing schools?
hold up real quick, y'all. Snowman, you never know when my oppressors might be freaking ghost watching your shit. Shut up.
Your
No,
oppressors.
Well,
I don't
Your
have
well,
oppressors.
this is why I've said for a while. It's like Snowman is an honorary black man because
He is
he likes the BBWs and like the thick chicks.
Have you seen
Snowman
my
is not an
wife?
honorary white man. He's my micker, but he ain't no honorary
Nah.
black man.
Hey, but
He-
but I'll make y'all privy to it with me. What Snowman's calling me out on.
My wife weighs like 130 pounds. She's far from fat.
Hey,
Yo,
hey,
white
but Snowman.
he has some bigums.
Hey, Snowman was on the panel tonight with me that like I got called out online for supposedly messing with some chick, and my wife was standing right next to me, and Snowman's writing in the chat, and I'm telling this nigga, shut the fuck up. She's standing right next to me, and he's writing. He's like, "Did you fuck her? Did you fuck her?" And I'm like, "Dude, shut up."
That was great. Just want to say that was great.
Yeah, he said, Snowman, you my oppressor.
Make a moment brought to you by Dirty Folks.
Shit.
Oh shit. Look, look. All I'm saying is anime got a lot of one guy with a bunch of powers, and then his whole crew is a bunch of women. Like, it's a gateway to feminism, bro.
Nah, like I'm gonna push back. There's a lot of problematic people that watch anime, but there's more people that are just regular people that watch
No,
that joint.
I would beg to differ. Furries came out of freaking that shit.
Nah,
And
anime creates weird ass
No, Bandit. Did you hear what I said? I said there's a lot of problematic people that watch anime, but the majority of people that watch it are not.
It's like gateway to crazy shit.
Well, let me ask you guys this one. Like, has anybody on the panel seen Vinland Saga?
No.
Vinland Saga basically is like it's like talking about like it's talking about like Vikings. Like it's anime, but it's like historically somewhat accurate.
We was Vikings. All right, cool.
No. Like,
I'm loving that, man. I'm gonna steal that. I'm stealing that.
No, it wasn't talking about black people pretending to be Vikings or whatever. It was like actual Vikings and like like watch the first season. Like if you watch that shit, like you'll see what I'm talking about. Like that is actually one of the best shows that's ever been made in a long time.
Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can mess with
documentation on that from different parts of the Negro Empire. I know.
I'm gonna see if I can make some AI.
Dave. There's no Negro Empire. Stop the bullshit. There's no Negro Empire. Stop the bullshit.
Still, nothing.
Boy,
To me, nothing ever beats it.
3 years. It's gonna be a course study about it.
Like
if there was a black
I've been
empire,
trying
it's
to keep
taken
you
over by a
alive,
white
bro. I know I'm the first person to kill you, but I've been trying to keep you
Y'all
alive.
don't know about campaign and propaganda, man. You gotta say it until it's like, yeah, I heard of that. Yeah. Make a class on that.
Man, Dave, stop getting drunk on the Zoom call, bro. Don't get drunk on your Zoom call, man.
Hey, Dave, you just want another white guy to take over another thing? Are you giving me a challenge here or something?
That's funny. Hey Trey.
Well, like the show that I brought up, like you guys would actually enjoy it because like I don't know if you guys any of you guys actually watched any of the Viking shows, like Vikings is on Netflix, also The Last Kingdom. I don't know if you watch those shows, but
Was
like
on the History Channel, that show?
Yeah, it's on Netflix now though.
Series.
Yeah.
That same one, Bandit.
No. Don't disrespect my show. The Vikings on Netflix are woke and gay. The Vikings on History Channel are savages, and I don't want you to mix the two up.
Yeah, but in it just like a continuation of that show?
You know how like the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones, it was off the script because they went past the actual storyline that the George Martin had written. That's kind of what happened with Netflix. It's a completely different set of writers.
No,
like they were unchained at that point.
I got you, but typically after 3 or 4 seasons, they change the writers up anyway, or the writers leave. So you're always going to get like a worse version of the show.
They didn't continue the story of Ragnar
Breaking
and his
Bad.
son. It was like 300 years. It was like
Breaking
200
Bad
years.
never switched up.
Breaking Bad is Breaking Bad is bullshit, bro.
No, it's not. That's the reason why is because like the old boy they called Better Call Saul was one of the main writers, and he never left the show.
What was the laundering show? Ozarks. Ozarks kept the same crew because they had a mission. They were going to do.
I actually really like Ozarks because like it wasn't trying to like be overtly like fucking violent or whatever. It was kind of just.
Well, they purposely said we're going to make 5 seasons
and zero woke,
and that's it.
Well, that's the thing, Bandit. That's a lot easier to like kind of map towards. Like you talking about on the entertainment side, whenever they just like, yo, we're only gonna do 3 seasons. That's it. It's a catch. Like I heard the other day, man, they're gonna do another Terminator, and I'm like, oh god, man, the last
good one was 2, and that was it.
Hey, you know what? Upon second look, Salvation ain't bad if it was like not named Terminator. If you look at it in the franchise, you'd be like, eh. But if you look at it, if it was like a standalone movie, you'd be like, whatever.
They actually made an anime about Terminator. It's like called like Terminator. You know,
I don't know. I don't know if that's any good though. I don't know anybody that watched it.
I mean, it's kind of like Star Wars. Once the original plot gets done, then it gets really woke and really gay.
Well, I mean that's Disney. That's Disney Star Wars.
But about to say, bro, they got some Star Wars fan fiction that's kind of awesome, bro.
I know, but that's the fan fiction where people actually care.
This is how I'm gonna catch you all here. You guys all watch the show Spartacus, right?
Yeah, the original Spartacus.
I watched Narcos.
With all the orgies and shit like that.
Yeah, like
I watched Narcos.
The Spartacus show was good, but there was a lot of gay shit going on in that show.
Well, the Greeks were kind of gay.
Yeah, they slipped it in.
Yeah, but they go too far though.
But they didn't make it woke.
Exactly. Like y'all are gonna own up to it, but you guys all watched it. Like Spartacus was a good show, but there was a lot of gay shit going on there that I didn't like.
But you're talking about when he first got when the original shows of the series when he first got his start as the warrior, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like Spartacus,
it was like 2010.
Yeah, it was like 2010. 20, like,
yeah, but it wasn't the difference. It wasn't woke. You get what I'm saying? It was like just.
It was kind of woke. That was like the beginning of wokeness.
Yeah. I mean, if we go there, Breaking Bad was woke if you want to look at it that way. But they didn't it wasn't over the top woke. We got to throw all that woke shit in your face.
When Breaking Bad didn't have nothing to do with nothing but meth.
Dave, shut the fuck up. No, Dave, not Dave. Dave, I like you, Dave, but like now I'm gonna have to kill you.
Oh, homo, like yourself, nigga.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Now I be willing to take up for you, Dave, because you from Chicago.
I mean,
you don't be from Chicago, right, bro? I'd be like, damn, everybody can't make it.
It's like if you want to know, if you want to woke check, like 2010 shows were still normal, but compared to something from from 1990, then you can easily see the difference.
1980s especially. Like,
but But you know what? They even got their own flavor. You know what I'm saying, of incrementalism. So they started sprinkling in some like like kind of like secret messages in the stuff like in the '90s too. You know, like the whole Cosby show.
Yeah.
The show was like look at old girl, whatever, the wife, Claire Huxtable.
Feminism of Claire.
Yeah.
So you know, like you can't escape this stuff. Just the only thing you can hope is to like be able to point it out. You know what I'm saying? So you can know how to actually watch the joint. Like that one book that tells you about how to watch the news, talking about propaganda. You know how to parse stuff out. Because like everybody here up here now rolls their eyes on like TV shows they might watch and get into a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like what is it? Like I watched the first season of The Boys. First season was good. Second season is like kind of wishy washy. Third season was ridiculous, and I
No,
haven't
fuck
seen that
that
last
shit.
season.
I
haven't
I
seen the
made
last
that
season.
one episode.
Good.
I look at this like what was the series Obi-Wan series? Like when they had a Strag trying to be Darth Vader's freaking #1 apprentice. I'm like, nope, I didn't watch another episode.
All right, you know what?
So I got one thing it's gonna break you guys. It's gonna break you guys' hearts, right? Nobody talks about the movie 300. It was in there. You guys chose not to pay attention to
Wait,
it.
say that again.
Hey, real quick.
The movie 300.
In the movie, they were talking about the gay.
Real quick, man. Let me shout out Abiola again with that €5. He said The Adventures of Tom Sawyer is a Japanese anime television series produced by Nippon Animation and directed by Hiroshi Sato. I'm hoping I said that right.
The LL in the background too, man.
So I was talking about the movie 300 is people typically neglect what was actually going on in the movie. There's a reason why they were such hardened warriors. It was in the movie, and nobody wants to talk about it. But like everybody
Hey,
wants
say
to
that
get the clip
again?
of, like there's a reason why they were such hardened warriors, and everybody wants to like talk about like like when he kicked the dude down, like like that Spartan kick or whatever the fuck the quote is. Like everyone wants to talk about that, but they weren't talking about what else was going on
Look, let the man
in that movie.
If the man
I'm just saying.
Rings, bro. Come on, bro. I grew
Nah,
up
when the cat was like too fond of like his quote unquote brother, I'm just like, I don't know about that one, because I know the history behind these cats. I know the history.
Hey, you grew up on Richard Simmons. Let them be great.
I mean, not everything that Richard Simmons did.
I grew up on Dirty Harry. Man, I think you talk about a good movie that did against niggas. Dirty Harry, the first one. No, not Dirty Harry. Not Dirty Harry. With Charles Bronson, Death Wish.
No. Here's the one that Trey would really like right here. I know he would love this movie, Falling Down.
Oh yeah, Falling Down.
Man,
I didn't like it at first when I was young. I didn't like it at first. Well, when I got in college and rewatched it, yeah.
That's a beautiful movie, man.
Like, I'm gonna get this off real quick. Dave is that humpback nigga in 300. That's Dave.
Oh.
That's Dave.
I thought you was gonna call him the Precious.
Yeah, I want some bitches. Sell out your people. I got you.
Hey, look, man, y'all picking on Dave, man. You know he on his conference call, man. You know he can't fight back.
No, I'm doing formulas, man. I hear y'all, but I'm trying to hit this equal side. I can't fuck around and concentrate on that madness. I got you as soon as I'm done with this one.
And only white people are allowed to pick with. Only Snowman and freaking Bandit can get on him. You know, we gotta leave him alone.
No, he's free game.
I feel like,
he's free game.
Nah, Dave's actually a free target, man. Anybody can.
He's got a bullseye on one side and he's got a target on the
I'm
back.
starting to realize I think I done pissed off everybody on this channel before. I can remember when.
No, you didn't piss anybody off, Dave. We're just, you're a free agent.
Yeah, like I actually like Dave.
Gotta be to be really good, man. You know, it's the fallback boys. We know how y'all.
I mean, personally, I like you, Dave. You know, everybody needs that.
Pause.
Yeah, like no
fallback
homo. I like
boys.
Dave. No homo. I like Dave. I like roasting him.
I don't like this fallback boy shit.
Yeah, y'all the fallback boys. You know, y'all always out for conquest, and then all you hear is fall back.
Your mama, motherfucker. Your mama's a fallback boy.
Y'all campaigns, man. Y'all campaigns.
Man, hey, somebody, hey, Snowman, you got no pro blacks to bring up here, man?
They're everywhere.
We need some pro blacks over here.
No, I don't have any in my arsenal.
Don't say it, Snow. Don't say it. Let it sit where it's at. But and I don't have no problem because this is what happened, right? Everybody like me, but don't nobody like Snow. So, like, man, I don't come.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
I like Snow.
Cauliflower.
Bro, I can't even get on nigga panels and Snowman can. So, what are you talking about?
Hey, look, the snowman's ice is colder, man.
Hey, I paved the way for crackers in this space.
Man, they see that dog? Oh hell no, Snowman! Oh yeah, let the nigger baby, the alligator dude up here.
King.
Well,
they'll never let me live that one down, will they? And I never even said anything about that shit.
But they still let you on panels.
I would just like if we could keep it fucking consistent, you know, instead of jumping all over the place.
Well, as Dirty coined it, the Maker's ice is colder.
Dang, I made it free for white people to come. Maker Luther, shut up.
That's what he said.
Whoa, he's snapping with these names, man. You gotta clean that shit up, man.
Well, this stream ain't getting monetized.
Yeah. Dave, you're supposed to be dead. You're supposed to be dead right now, Dave.
That's cold blood. Don't let him do you like that, Dave.
So no monetization, Snowman?
Not on this one.
So we can blame it on the orange juice, right?
No, yeah,
the orange juice.
We got a for we're not gonna go full orange.
I like orange juice.
We're gonna keep open.
Or the apple juice.
I'm not a big fan of the abo juice though.
Hey, that motherfucker who keep alveolo. I thought that shit said areola at first. I'm like, damn.
Oh god, damn it! What the fuck?
Hey,
that was
Dave, you're not an apple. I thought you were apple, Dave.
Yeah, he is.
Dave. I thought you were an apple, Dave.
He is.
I can't hear what the fuck y'all said.
I thought you were an eyeball, Dave.
What the fuck is that?
Oh my god! See, I told you.
Nigga,
you're not original, Dave.
Look, I'm gonna just start taking offense to it. Fuck it.
Negro. He keeps telling y'all he Negro.
Fuck you and your fence, dude.
He
like.
Negro.
It sounds like y'all trying to recruit me for some shit, man. Fuck
we are trying to recruit you.
I'm not, bro. I'm giving you to the colonizers.
I ain't never been in speeches where motherfuckers tell you got to do wrong to make things right, man. I'm a different breed.
I promise you they can, bro. We giving you we trade. Matter of fact, the Black Coalition trading you, bro.
It's trading to the fucking Koreans.
Hey, you know what? Why not?
Go to Korea.
We ain't got to just do black and white. Let's trade them to somebody else. The Asians, maybe. It's a couple of Japanese people I like.
I think I might go there, man. Fuck that shit.
I'm gonna trade Dave with the Arab that own the corner store that be fucking Keisha for a bag of fun. I want the Arab liquor store dude and unlimited flaming hots.
No. You need them Asians from Dallas, man, to pistol up that chick.
What?
You see that? Like during COVID, like she tried to run up on him. She tried to run this chick tried to run up on one of them convenience stores kind of in the hood, and the Asians pull that pistol out, man, start hitting her with the hilt of it.
I think I see that.
It was like two old Asian dudes.
And then after y'all saw that video, y'all said, "Man, we finna call ourselves the Fallback Boys."
Nah, bro, but you know,
No, man. I don't start nothing with them cats. Whatever.
That's exactly what I mean by the Fallback Boys.
No. I don't start nothing with nobody where I gotta go to that level, man. Like, first off, I go into business, I pay for the stuff, and I roll out. I don't start no problems in the business, man.
bro.
If I got a problem with the business, I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
Chicago, bro, we can smoke Newports, bro.
I mean, cause
right, bro.
case in point, man, my one of my boys from Pittsburgh and another one from Philly, man. He said if two dudes get in an argument, you know what I'm saying, in the store, like two young dudes, everybody be like, "Yo, run," because they know what's about to happen there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm like, nah, man. I don't put myself in that environment, man. If the stuff look too crazy, I done survived too much, man, to like be killed on some like bystander
Hey,
stuff.
you know the saying. Hey, you know the code. If a dude say, "Hey, man, I'm fixing to head out," you know to get up and leave. That's the code right
Yeah,
there.
man. It's like that scene from Belly right before.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's like, "Oh boy, was looking over his shoulder." Nah, man.
Just real quick, I mentioned this in the chat earlier. It might have been on Hood stream, and like Dirty, like he caught up on like what I was talking about. Like somebody needs to put out a Chicago dictionary. I don't know if it's going to be Dirty or Dave or Mr. O, but one of y'all got to really got to get on that shit.
You mean all African Americans don't speak the same dialect of English? Like,
yes, they do.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
You kept telling them they were supposed to take that Ebonics shit and run with it and take the funds. And now you got ESL. They taking all the funds, man. Motherfuckers ain't about that money, man.
So you saying black people should? So you saying black people should talk like a blaxploitation movie just to get the money?
No.
They all sound the same. They all look the same, man. There's nothing we can do about it.
Can I explain? Because y'all dealing with Ricky Dink mayors and budgets, and y'all corruption is real low level.
Let Dave cook.
What you're supposed to do is whenever somebody say, "Yeah, we got the money for it," you're supposed to take the money, give them the receipt, and on the receipt it says going to the general fund. General fund is where good ideas go to die and the money get to be spent. So when they was talking that Obama shit, Ebonics shit, we was supposed to be like, yeah, all right, where is the money? And then put the money right in the general fund.
Oh, okay. Isn't that what got Kwame Kilpatrick locked up?
I don't know what happened with Kwame. He fucked up somehow. That's all.
The Black Empire, you supposed to know about Kwame. I know what happened to Kwame.
Kwame's free. Shit.
Well, but did he get locked up over the money?
Didn't he get pardoned though?
Yeah. Free, dog. Kwame free, man.
Hold on. Dirty. Real quick to Dirty. Was he fucking with the money though?
Of course he was fucking with the money, nigga. But you know what though? Here's my thing, right? When Kwame got out, Kwame got a homie that's running for mayor, and everybody talk about he can rebel. Well, I don't care what they say. My peoples came down from Detroit, and it was like, "Yo, folks," I'm like, "What's good?" He was like, "Yo," because he was excited. He's like, when Kwame nigga get in, we plug nigga. That's the homie. I said, "That's the homie. That's the homie." I said, "All right, then that's the homie." Like, I don't give a fuck. The world think you wrong. If you my peoples and I can get something out you my homie. Like,
look, man. Your boy in Chicago got pardoned too, man. Was it Blago? Yeah, man, he got pardoned, man.
Blago was the realest, man.
Man. Look, he ain't put on the red hat, man. But like he went out there. It was like, you know what I'm saying, marching about a year ago, man, doing the tour.
When Don got him out,
did he put the hat on?
Bro, the nigga kissed the ring, bro. And
I ain't never seen him with the hat, man. But he did the whole like tour though, man. He's like, he talking about how crooked them cats is, and he was pointing to certain people, man. I was like, damn, man. He's like, yeah, basically he's all dirty, but they was dirtier than me.
Imagine this though. On tap, your call tap, right? And you talking to a fat fuck from Wisconsin about selling out a seat that Barack about to give up, right? Like I said, you see Wisconsin dude slide down, and you go to the feds, and the Wisconsin dude become the governor. The same motherfuckers on the same phone tap, same cocksucker that you went to jail for. That's why Blago kissed the ring and flipped. People's like, JB pricks a fat ass. I got locked up fucking with this nigga. See, shit crazy, bro.
Hey, look, man. That's why I don't know, man. I got a fascination with some of the politics coming out of that state, man. After seeing that Kelsey Grammer show, Boss, I was like, yo, man, like there's layers to this dirt, man.
Like if Dave wasn't black, he could be on the pathway to be right. Cause he be saying stuff, he be almost there, but then you gotta kill him because ain't nothing worse than a nigga that know the hook but don't know the words of the song.
Nah, man. You as long as you know the hook, man, you don't have to know the words, man. Look at Lil Wayne.
But like the whole ESL thing, how the ESL thing worked out is black women didn't want to give up shit, and they followed a fat bitch who wasn't black. Y'all, they called her black. She called herself Caribbean. She was like, I'm from Saint Martinique. And everybody like, she black. She was like, I don't give a fuck about these niggas. She said this shit on NBC News. Karen Lewis, the president of Chicago Public School Union, she was like, I ain't black. They just think I'm black. She said this shit on the news at the hospital center. And I was there, like, what the fuck? And then turned around, they sold out the system. Them and another bitch who's supposed to be black, motherfucking damn. She run the Chicago, she's the Chicago School Board president now. Latasha Thomas, another goofy black bitch that like a linebacker.
I got a question, man. Who put these bitches in charge?
Bro, the problem with Chicago in general is nobody votes. That's why you don't have no real white politicians, because white people don't vote. That's why they let the niggas run shit. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Well, like, the majority of the voting bloc though doesn't vote.
Right. So,
but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. You know, because like there's some people that shouldn't vote, man.
I agree with that. You'll have an area like you'll have wards in Chicago with 35,000 residents and 4,000 people to vote, and you'll get the alderman by like 25 votes. This shit is damn near like voting for a high school prom king or some shit. Like nobody votes. Everybody complain. Nobody votes.
All this vote for bucking and all this shit, and let's get everybody registered and all this. For what?
Nah,
if you just gotta put us.
Hey Trey, vote or die. Vote or die.
No. But I'm just saying, if the schools are already failing, why don't they just install the folks instead of voting for them?
Because they do install them, but you still get women. Nothing good will happen in life if you let women do anything with clothes on. Even make
but the way it is now, you almost have to do something completely separate. Because what happens is once the dude starts trying to exert authority to do the things he needs to, even if he's masculine or whatever, they're still gonna like hamstring the dude.
Right,
bring him up on charges, all that stuff, man. It ain't safe.
Yeah, we got to try and have beige babies. We can't bring no black girls with us, bro. None. Not my mama, my sister, my cousin. I'll visit you. You can't come here.
Well, that's what I was gonna tell Bandit about the finishing school. Like, I'm cool with the finishing school, but all the freaking American women got to be replaced.
They have moved.
They can be converted.
No, you don't need that. But nobody.
Nah, bro.
No, black men really don't support what's best for black men because they want to be black instead of men. So, I have to go to the white caucus and be like, yo, help me get these slaves in line. But the truth of the matter is, when you talk about ESL, you have somebody like Uno.
No, figure that shit out on your own, Dougie.
No. They got to know. Look, the white man ice is cold. I got to stand next to the ice machine. They be like, he white adjacent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hood. I'm white adjacent.
Yeah, so, like, hey, look, you got to have that cosign, man. You get that cosign, and for whatever reason, man, certain people, they'll be like, yo, he legit.
That's what I'm saying to Dirty. He needs to get an application, and we can talk.
I mean, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I already got my I got a white sheet and everything. It's cool. Look, so what ends up happening is Uno did the exact same thing that they offered the black women, but black women can't read, write, or count. They just teach us for some reason. It's weird, right? So Uno is its own school system based on ESL, so they doubled the pot, right? And they all started off in some fucking double wide trailer in a parking lot of a better school, and now they got big ass schools like on running whole communities, and they don't have to do the transgender story hour because they on a different curriculum. So when I hollered at my man, because one of my guys is the assistant, I don't know what the fuck you call it. It's not the school board president, vice president of the school board down in Houston, but he's from Chicago. And I was like, yo, I want to run my own, school. He was like, all right. We talked about it. We drunk tequila. He was like, all right, I know you're going to do the paperwork. I'll be the chancellor. You find people. I'm like, I bet. So we going to start our own, not in Chicago, though. I don't fuck Chicago. But we're going to start our own shit, bro, and get all that ESL money, bro. I'm going to teach motherfuckers how to speak.
Hey, you know it's wild, man. Like, I tried to get somebody on that, right? Like 5-6 years ago, family member. And they was into it, man. I paid for their training and all that stuff, man. They just fizzled out, didn't do it, man. Because I was like,
Same here, bro.
This is like a big opportunity, man.
Professor D. I don't know if y'all remember when I interviewed my best friend. He a high school principal, but he go by Professor D on YouTube. And I was like, bro, fuck, man, you've been working for the man for so long, bro. We just started up a school together. This is when I was making all that money in trucking. I was like, I'll front the money, bro.
You ain't gonna say Paul?
But nah.
You're not gonna say Paul. Just Professor D and just left it out there in the ether.
No, Professor. Yeah, damn. I ain't even think of that. Hey, but I was like, I was getting all this fucking XL pipeline money. I told him I'd front it, but he couldn't leave that leftist shit alone, bro.
Hey, Snowman, do you have any more of those cooking videos?
Do what?
Do you have any more of those sandwich videos?
No, I don't. I got a Maxwell House commercial. You want to watch that?
Sure.
Bandit, the white women ain't going, man.
White women going, bro.
No, man, we got to get rid of them too, Bandit.
Our first house nearly never got built. My wife was so bent on helping the builder. Woman, I said, leave that poor man alone and make us some coffee. Not that kind you've been buying either. Instant Maxwell House coffee. Red jar, good to the last drop. Maxwell House. The instant that tastes like coffee. Be a good little Maxwell housewife, and we'll be happy here for a long time. Maxwell House coffee. Instant and ground.
That's amazing.
You got women on TikTok getting mad at Hey, you got women on TikTok getting mad at their husband that's building like additions to their house, telling all the husband's business. I'm like, yo, what is up with this, man?
Yeah,
because you got stupid men. I told you, these weak ass men. They will not put that fucking Chauvin on that chick's neck.
That Chauvin? Is that what you said?
Hey, bro,
yeah,
I like it.
Damn, man.
You can have it. I ain't gonna take it, but I like it.
Oh, hey,
Man,
Trey. Trey, I just watched what's his name yesterday, man? That Matt Walsh joint. I'm in the back of the theater, like just cracking up, man. I was like, damn, man. His deadpan is crazy.
Yo, there was a woke black couple, a young couple in there in the theater. There's only like 8 people we watching, and they were in there dying laughing when we were watching it.
Nah, it was like a mixed family or whatever. I was like, 2 of them were like racially ambiguous, and the older 2, like the male and the female, they look like Hispanic and black. You know what I'm saying? Like respectively, each of them. And I'm like looking with her. I'm like, damn, man. Like, I can't even tell what the kids is.
They American.
Hey,
at some point, you get he's American, bro.
No. That's cool, man. But I'm just saying, like, if I need to describe somebody, you know what I'm saying, to the police, I'll be like, hey, he looked like this, and I just know what the actual thing is. I'm not
I'll tell you this, man.
Anti-American.
It's like this, man. My you know what called heat from the idiots. Like when my son-in-law, redheaded Irish guy, like fucking Snowman, him and my daughter got married. Motherfuckers gave shit. But then when they had a kid, my son, my oldest grandson, I put pictures up on Facebook. All my Central American friends are like, "Who the little white boy that look just like you?"
No.
What the fuck you mean?
You know what I hate, Trey? You know what I hate? I hate the fact that nobody wants to see the interracial marriage, but everybody wants the mixed baby. Oh, he's so pretty.
Oh, bro! Oh, I want my grandbaby to have that good hair.
No, man, they been on that though, dirty. They been on that. They say one thing, but then they want the baby with the good hair.
Don't forget the green eyes too.
All right,
Don't
fellas,
forget-
I gotta get out. Y'all take it easy. Be safe out here.
You stay alive out
leaving.
there.
Make sure y'all
No.
fall back.
You stay
No,
alive out
Dave,
there.
no.
Take it easy, Dave.
I'm gonna drop off too because I'm gonna have some dinner. I'll talk to you guys.
No, we need the white man.
Hey,
Man,
take it easy,
where's
Bandit.
our- We need another white man.
Why y'all be running while I come over? Why y'all
My
run
mission
from me?
with is 3 white men. I got quality
I'll quote,
mixers. We eat 3
how's this?
white.
I'll quote Iron Maiden here: "Run for the hills, run for your life."
All right, man.
See you guys.
I would have went. I would went Gnarls Barkley, man. Run, children, run for your life.
Here's how you do it, Trey. This is how we go.
Anybody want a white baby? I'm selling one.
Hey, you know what? I don't want your white baby, bro. I want an orphan white baby. You love yours.
Yo, man, like you can't be talking about drugs, man.
He said, "Quit
what?
talking about you." That's a whole.
I'm not. I'm just trying to get rid of this demon.
He said. I was like, what kind of drugs is white baby?
Yo, that's crazy. I know what white girl is. So what's white baby? That must be that pure. Ain't no cut on white baby. That's crazy. Yeah, but that's what we doing. We shot.
That's that good meth without the fentanyl in it.
Oh, that's white.
Man, I got the little sparkly, glittery, little methadone crystals on there and shit.
Yeah, back when it used to look like glass.
Oh wow.
Oh shit.
They used to call it glass. What you mentioned that was meth. Glass is meth.
Yeah, they used to call it glass.
We call the sea meth. I mean, we call it sea glass
shit
around here too.
Hey, what they call it in Texas, man? Who been? And the fucking Mexicans call it some different shit in Texas.
They probably call
some
it
weird. Nah, they call it some weird ass name, man. But all these young Mexican cats is on that shit.
Are we really having drug etiquette classes right now? This is the type of stuff we're gonna teach in our schools to the kids. Like, look,
you talking about Frank?
Nah, it's too late, man.
Nah.
Too late, man. Like they learn how to like cut fish scale on. You listen to rap songs, man. They know all the steps, even how to be a junkie.
Hey, like I said, have y'all ever looked at Kensington Street in Philadelphia? If y'all have not, go on YouTube and you better just have you a drink, have you a blood, make sure you got some snacks. Look, bro, you want to talk about the poverty, drug addiction.
Nah,
they got
you don't want to see that.
8-mile section.
Yo, you don't want to see that, man. Hey, actually, as a matter of fact, when Vivek was running for Prez, man, he went out there. He was interviewing the crackheads, man. He's trying to get the crackhead vote, man.
Yeah, bro. Hey, look, bro.
Crackhead lives matter.
They own a zombie drug called Trach, and it's like some elbow tranquilizer and fentanyl mixed together. These motherfuckers that shoot it up like heroin, and basically they call it the zombie drug because they limbs is fucking falling off from taking the shit.
Oh, is that the stuff that was?
Let's sit here play and act like every one of us don't have a crackhead on fucking speed dial where we can get us a fucking flat screen TV at fucking the best prices known to man.
Hey,
but y'all seen that freaking?
Ain't nobody getting
My bad, Trey. Hey, Mr. O, man,
No.
is that like the same stuff that was in Puerto Rico that they were calling Flacco?
No, Flocka and Trank are two different things, but because of the Trank's more like crocodile, ain't it, Mr. O?
Something like that. Like I said, it's animal tranquilizer mixed with fentanyl.
That's fucking crazy.
What?
But you see that fucking shit, that Colombian shit, Tootsie, that made it to Miami.
That is crazy.
Oh, that Tootsie,
yeah,
that pink cocaine.
Yeah, that synthetic shit. One of them fresh and fit hoes killed 2 dudes, man. She was high on that shit.
Oh,
and driving around fucking
out of drugs.
Oh, you talking about bath salts?
No. It's like a pink cocaine synthetic. It's kind of like know how they have
that's what Diddy got caught giving it to the that's what Young Miami, P Diddy shit got busted, try to bring back to literally back to the crib because he was fiending for that shit. It's called Tootsie, pink cocaine. She got caught with that.
Tootsie is a wild name for a drug, bro. And wasn't that the name of a cologne for deodorant back
I know it was the name of a
nigga, that was the name of Dustin Hoffman character.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But see, before the passport bros fucked it up in Medellin, those girls they would get on that shit and dance around to that like chop your door music, and then they wild out. But you know what happens.
The passport bro. I don't even think the passport bros is like really cool people in that, but you're not gonna blame everything on the passport.
My bad. You know which the other passport bros. That's why I'll reference the other passport.
No. See what dirty problem is. I found out what dirty problem is. I used to have this thing. See, dirty has competition bias. The competition bias. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You need competition. You need niggas to have some competition because if you have all the hoes to yourself, you'd be like, what's the whole point of having hoes?
I mean, kind of, sort of, that's true, but I just think they cowards, and I don't like cowards, bro.
See,
I think you're a coward for not admitting you like fat girls.
I don't like.
You talking to you talking to me?
See, but dirty.
Fuck you, still, man.
Here's everything it doesn't revolve around. Look, the world doesn't revolve around you, Trey.
Well, you brought it up before, motherfucker.
Dirty. Here's what I say though, man. I was like, because like before people like try to make passport bros like the popular thing or whatever, the trendy thing to do. There's oftentimes like a lot of good things, whatever. There's people moving around like traveling or whatever, and they would just happen to like, what I'm saying, like get they chicks or whatever. I'm with you. I'm with you. Whatever you said, like you already got to be doing your thing, but I'm just like. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and like throw shots at somebody that's like, yo, I want to start a family. But if you tricking, like, nah, that's different.
A man with a passport, like if you go to the Navy, girl in Germany or Japan or whatever, God bless you, bro. If you scared of your sister, so you run across the country, across the world, and find another motherfucker just like your sister, and be like, she better than my sister.
Man, fuck that. Fuck that little guilty wannabe shaming nigga. I'll say like
those
ain't us men. Hey yo, ain't us men? Ain't we conquerors? Ain't we supposed to go travel to foreign seas and four corners?
Yeah, but Mr. O, like you ain't conquering nothing if you get the same type of woman that's gonna run you over there, wherever over there is.
Bro,
Touche.
Bro, I tell you what, man, and y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm just saying the other passport bros, but you'll see they'll go to Colombia and run straight to Choco. Like, and you can just tell by the name who lives in Choco.
Yo, Free Zone, don't get your ass up here, man. You talking about
oh, Free Zone in the chat. Get your ass up here, Free Zone.
If you go to Brazil, right? If you go to Brazil to buy a hooker, and you
at the top, by the way,
buy a hooker, I'm not mad at you. If you go to Brazil and go to where the hookers are, and you trying to, oh my God, she's a great woman, I can build a family. You could have done that in the projects with Keisha.
No, because that Brazilian bitch got good hair. She gonna fix me the Brazilian fucking food. 9 times out of 10, I'm probably gonna stay down there, but I'll bring the bitch back. She gonna still bring some of her cultural ways and all that shit.
Follow my
why would you
I'm in the middle, man. I'm in the middle. You can't go mess with the foreign strags, man.
Yeah, like Trey is right, 100% right on this.
I agree. Do not mess with a foreign strike. So, hey, look, you gotta change your game before you leave here, before you go down there. Hell, you might still have to adjust your game when we get down there. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't checkers his chest, my nigga.
Well, you gonna get the worst of their culture though, like by messing with the scrags. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not chasing.
But I'll tell you what though, the problem is this. But I can't even hold it against them dudes because foreign strags are like 20 times better than American strag.
They are not.
Like
they
a
strag is a strag.
No. But here's the problem: is that they broke. They got it. They ain't fit. They're a little feminine. They ain't got all that crazy ass feminist going on in them. So a nigga that's been raised by his mama all their life, been around fat aunties and them. They see some feminine black fucking Brazilian chick, and she been watching TV. She probably watched Lapeef. She know all the shit you got to say to a nigga that make him fucking run. To run them pockets.
Right. Yeah, but it don't take nothing. She ain't gotta say none or whatever. The dude's just gonna do that. Look at all them cats like, losing their life like in the last like 6 years going down what I'm saying, all the different countries. Because they wanna make it rain because like $200 is like, like 5,000. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. I'm like, whatever happened to like, moving like accordingly. You know what I'm saying? When in Rome.
Okay,
Decorum. That's what you're trying to look for. The word decorum. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even decorum. Look. If I go to a high crime area, you know what I'm looking for? Cheap food criminals.
Not even
I don't
smoke
want the
criminals,
tourist
man.
prices. I don't want the tourist prices. I want the cheap food and criminals. I'm going down there, man, trying to find $6,000 kilos, bro. Because I'm fucking with criminals.
Like you probably ain't going to the high crime area though, because that's the low level joints, man.
But that's where they going with the
I'm going to hook up. I'm going to find some. I'm going to find some local men to befriend them. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, let's say that. I'll say that better, because my way to get you indicted. Don't listen to me. Listen to what Trey said. I'm gonna find the locals and chill with the locals, right? The girls come with the grind.
There you go.
I'm not going.
And they're vetted.
Vetted or not, a bitch is a bitch. My whole thing.
No, it ain't. Not overseas,
bro.
Like you want the vetted chicks.
Not even here. Not even here. It's not. That's not true,
bro. Women only do what men allow. So whatever you talking about, the women are down there. It's because the culture that men built for them to do that. So when you have black men raised by fat mamas that go overseas, they still have that same male feminist shit going on. They still spending $200 because it's been like $500 when the global minimum wage is $2 a day. I got one taco for them. I'm not
like
break the code.
It trips me out, man. How cats like they'll go over there and don't understand what they'll do. They could crash like the local economy. Kind of like during COVID, them two lesbian chicks went over to is it that island or whatever. I know it wasn't Thailand, but you know what I'm saying. It was like one of them Pan Asian islands or whatever, and it was just like yo, it's lit over here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never come back to the States.
Polynesian islands.
Yeah, but they was like apparently they was did and then got extradited back to the United States because they were like
Bali or somewhere.
I think it was Bali actually, as a matter of fact. They was acting up, man.
Where they was turned up in the nail shop. Was they turned up in the nail shop?
No. This is like a year after the nail shop or a year before the nail shop thing. Like so, like and them it was like one American chick and a British chick, but they're both black. The nail shop one, but this one was like two females that were together, man. They was like flaunting their relationship, even though it's illegal in that country.
Yeah.
And then
that was Singapore, I think.
And then the one chick or whatever, she was like talking all crazy online, like trying to brag about how everybody in America should come to that country, and they sent her back to LA. Said, "Get out of here,
bro." Look, me in another country. The first thing I'm gonna do is hit the embassy, right? Because I'm trying to see how quick I can lock down, how long we got to stay down there for residency. Because I got shit to do, right? Then the second thing I'm gonna do is go to the hood, find out where the cheap food at, right? I might buy dudes. You know what? Buying a sandwich for a man takes you way further than buying a palace for a woman, because nobody does anything for men. You grab the little homie, be like, "You hungry? Oh man, be my tour guide." By the time I'm on day 3, I done lock down your whole city like Chicago niggas do in small towns. Yep. I'm not going down there to look for no fucking girl. I'm gonna get girls because I'm down there. But I ain't looking for no.
You do got to be careful though, man. So if you go into the high crime area, that little dude might set you up, man.
I expect it. I really do. They ain't got no guns. Machetes. I'm coming up.
No, that's why you gotta get on Snapchat right now. Build a little a relationship right here, right now. Then you know what I'm saying, send them a little funds. You know what I'm saying, speak the little language, and then damn, I gave.
I'm just saying, man. You know what I'm saying, like, man. I'm new in town. I don't know my way around. Like, got some soft.
I won't be new. That's the point. Don't be when you new, you won't be new. That's the whole point. You got to up your game, my nigga. Snapchat.
Hey,
well,
look,
I mean, you got to at least know a little something before you move to the area, man. You can't. Yeah, there you go.
But I'm saying,
Trey,
places.
Don't they got groups? Don't they got groups that like know go out there quite a bit, whatever?
Yeah, you go to meetups. Go to meetups.
Yeah, so you can
download the app, go to meetups, like go to the language exchange.
Yeah, well, you can meet an American or whatever that goes down there, like and he can kind of show you the ropes and be like, hey, don't go here, don't go there, don't be like flash your money like this.
I ain't gonna flash some money.
Be like
I
this.
just gave y'all the code, bro.
I'm
Long
going.
Snapchat still able to let you go ahead and use that little map globy thing, and you go down to Brazil and you go ahead and snap on hit one of the motherfucking snaps and see what their stories is. Just type in a little comment section, you know what I'm saying? Build a little reputation, a little repertoire, you know what I'm saying? Get to know them. And before you know it, man, they'll tell you the whole shit, man, before you even get down there. So not only you got to connect, you got a couple of friends, you know, you even know what the area look like, so you won't even get seven no gems. You already know the little cuss and everything probably better than them. Man, you gotta do your homework like my nigga you gotta do y'all homework like my boy Jay say.
Bro, I'm not even lying to you, bro. I don't trust nobody's social media.
Just y'all on this stream right now. Hey, just because y'all on this stream, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, El Salvador is a gold mine right now. El Salvador is untapped. Niggas ain't fucked up the economy. Just saying, it's untapped.
What the bitches look like?
I don't care about none of that shit, bro. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I go
I do. Look. So fuck Dirty and fuck anybody that want to say that too.
No, I mean,
they short.
That don't have to be the primary though, Dirty. Like you don't have to go down there for a primary. That could be like a consolation prize.
No, I get that, but I don't think El Salvador has what I'm looking for. Like that, like Thailand has what I'm looking for, right? The Philippines has what I'm looking for.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for places where I can operate at an
This
economic
dude looking
level.
for slaves. That's what he's looking for.
Oh no, El Salvador ain't the move. Bukele will lock that ass up.
I am kind of looking for slaves, but more than that, I'm looking to set up embassies across the nation. I want a United Nations. I want to be part of the UN. So if I got to set up my own shadow government to get some diplomatic place in this bitch, that's my thing. And there's certain places that let you do it. Mexico will let you do it. The Philippines will let you do it. Australia to a certain extent, but they have a 2-year residency thing, and I think that's kind of long. Like, who can I send over there for 2? I can send somebody to the Philippines for 90 days. Who can I send it to Australia for 2 years, right? But yeah, I'm looking
to Australia though. That's like leaving here to go back to here.
Nah, I wouldn't do that, man, because like they on some other stuff, man.
and that's what they told me too. So I got to find places that's friendly to what I'm trying to do, right? Because my whole thing is this, bro. Fuck the blacks, but I'm not as pro-white as Trey. Like, I don't think that white people better than me.
I ain't fucking pro-white, motherfucker.
Go to Costa Rica.
He said, I ain't as pro-white as Trey.
What the fuck? You haven't been around me and white liberals then.
I'm just here for the rebrand. I'm trying to bring slavery, I'm trying to make slavery real in America and export it to other nations. Like, I want them to understand, like, yo, I'm Putin friendly, baby. Like,
bro, you don't understand, Dirty. The first people I'm enslaving ain't niggas. It's white liberal women, bro.
They the easiest one. No, I'm using liberal white women to enslave.
That's too easy, man. I want a challenge.
Hey, they like to be bred, man.
They really do, bro. I agree with you, bro. I'm with you. White women are probably the easiest ones to groom. Way easier than any other ethnic group, right? Because white women really don't think they have natural predators. So I'm with you.
They're only easy to groom if you ain't white.
I also agree with that.
It depends, man. Because like the ones with the short haircut, man, they
that's Marcy Dawkins.
they know what's
Take some
going
time.
on, man.
Well, hold on, Snowman. If you wanted, you could have 10 Keishas right now. Your own little army of them.
Don't want them.
Just saying. Well, hey.
Hey, be taking care of my old girl with the ball the fake big show that dude. You know what I'm saying? She was taking care of. You gotta have one of them.
Well, I would not allow.
I want to take what you're trying to get rid of.
Yeah, I would not allow.
So you trying to pay you? Oh man, y'all can have the white liberal women. It's hard for us. Well, shit. Look how easy it is for you to get like 3 fat Keishas, man.
3 fat Keishas. That's
like I don't agree with that logic, Snowman. Yeah, I don't think I agree with that logic, Snowman. Because as far
you gotta go because we ain't having that kind of slander up here today.
No. All I'm saying is from what I'm seeing, all the races are trying to get rid of their women. It's like this Rubik's cube
Yeah, I'll give you
that's
that.
twisting for all different men of all different races.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
glad you said that, Free Zone. When I
I'll
was
give you that.
Ubering, hold on, I was Ubering a couple months ago in San Antonio before I got on the road, and I picked some Mexican dudes up. And it was like, yeah, man, we going out here to like some kind of black female club where they hang out at. Yeah, man, I like the ones that look like Nia Long with the short hair. They're looking at me like, what about you, bro? I was like, fuck is wrong with you? I don't fuck with them chicks. What? You must be crazy. I was like, man, I like y'all women. They're like, what? They're like, fool, are you crazy, man? All these Mexican women are crazy in San Antonio. Fuck wrong with you? The sisters take care of us.
You
And
know, it's
I'm
a fact.
like,
Hey,
So
what the fuck?
you know, it's funny though. Like I've seen that going around, right? Where certain women and certain men are like pointing to other ones, talking about, "Oh, get this, get that." Be like, "These are better than those." I'm like, "This." It's so weird, man, to see that. Like I seen some chick. I think she was from New York. She was some kind of Hispanic, probably Puerto Rican, right? And she's like, "Yo, get you a black man. Get
Yep.
you a
I
black
think with
man."
the glasses, right?
nah, you know
Yeah,
what's so
she.
crazy?
Yeah. She had glasses on.
Yep.
It's the same girl, y'all know. Nah, my boy,
It was
my
like
boy.
on social media. It was going
No,
around,
my,
whatever, because them joints go viral all the time.
I know, right? Rest in peace to my boy Conso. Conso was dating a Puerto Rican girl, right? Like he was never gonna go back to black women. So Conso dating a Puerto Rican girl. I go over his crib,
Shout
and her
out to
brother.
Conto. He was a real one.
Yeah, that's my guy.
R.I.P.
So
Con.
so Conso Puerto Rican girlfriend got a brother, of course, who's Puerto Rican, right? Who is with a a white guy who brought his white sister, who was a Mexican man. Like it was like fucking the Rainbow Coalition in there. And I'm just looking at laugh, and they're all complaining about dating the opposite sex of their own ethnic group.
That's Texas, bro. That is
And
Texas right now.
I said, this is a lot just to have a baby with good hair. Like y'all are really doing a lot, but
And green eyes. Don't forget it. Good hair and green eyes for some reason. And gray.
Like,
green and gray.
all right, great. All right, hold
like
on.
the
Snowman,
Mexican.
gray eyes. Gray eyes good. Red hair, gray eyes.
Bro, that is Texas right now. Like when I see these young kids walking around the neighborhood, they don't care. Like when I take my daughter to the football games, they don't care, man. They all mixing up. Texas fixing to be beige before any other state.
Hey, shout out to Suspicious in the comments. That's that man.
Yeah, that's real shit.
What do you say? I'm driving.
He said we gave women the absolute freedom of choice, and they've chosen to be the least moral people on the planet.
Oh yeah.
Oh no shit.
It's in a programming.
No,
Yeah.
The programming, I believe.
Solipsism.
Yep.
It's not the programming, bro. It's the lack of penalty. Without penalty, you know how much shit I do, bro?
Yeah, you know what? That's what it is. Because you have to have certain incentives, and the way the incentive structure is right now, like it's not incentivizing people to be moral people.
Well, without the shame and the penalty, they default to their reset. Their default. I mean, they go to their default setting.
I agree, and that's why men are better than women. Because even on our default,
Yeah, but what society has ever had like absolutely no penalty?
Rome.
Yep.
That's how societies fall.
Rome still did. Rome still did. Because
But it fell.
the women weren't like, but it fell for a lot of different reasons. Like one being is like, democracy, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Because all they did was vote themselves power, and then like the people that were competent basically got like kind of phased out.
Black
You know what I'm
America,
saying?
They are now.
Black America,
I mean,
Women voting.
America in general.
Yeah. Look what these women supporting freaking like, yeah, we want medical rights. We want our abortion medical rights. Like what?
That is wild, man. Like the rebrand on that is amazing. That is wild, man.
Yeah, the
But
rebrand is
but you know what would change that whole thing in a heartbeat? If you said, okay, if you have these procedures or whatever, you can no longer sell the materials or whatever for medical research or anything like that. It's just waste product.
Well, you fucking with the lizards in their adrenal. I won't say no more.
Hey, but you know what happened? That would disappear like overnight. There would not be a market for it. They would not advertise it anymore.
No, you know what I'll say is we have to go ahead and bring back the witch hunts. You know what I'm saying? We got to bring back the witch trials. A lot of things went down to calamity and downtroddenness when we started letting these chicks stop fucking playing with crystals, stop fucking playing with the Ouija boards and shit like that again. All the chakra talk and all that other bullshit. Yeah, we need to go on a witch hunt. It is what it is.
Maybe so. At least at the very least, man. Sunday whippers on the courtyard steps. Like you could beat your girl on Sunday in public on the courtyard steps. At least that.
Hey, Snowman, play the link I just dropped in the back. This is what's got to happen.
What up, Sir Tice? Bring your ass up here too, man. Come over up here.
Man, I'm gonna drop the link for Sir Tice and my friend. Sometimes
share screen. Share. You guys see it?
Yeah, hit. Yes, sir. Hit play. Stop right there. 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 Stop right there.
Shit.
Stop right there. And this is what I was trying to tell some folks the other day, and they just don't get it because they're trying to convince these hoes on panels to act right. There's no argument that you could make that's gonna put this look on a bitch face.
Ever. Jesus. The eyes. Hey, y'all remember that movie? Y'all remember when Arnold Schwarzenegger was putting on had a mask on?
Yeah, Mars, Red Planet or something.
I was thinking the mask with Carrie, but
it was the one where he was on Mars.
2 weeks.
If niggas ain't trying to put that look on a bitch face, you can get out of here with the change. All the talking points, all the arguments that you make, trying to make sense, trying to be logical, trying to be the moral superiority, all that shit. It doesn't hold a candle to the face that you see on the screen right now.
Because all you need is the propensity. You don't have to do it. She just knows that you have the ability and you are willing to do it.
Do it.
No, I'm in the spirit of Mr. and Ike. I oblige of what Sean Connery said is all the time you gotta give a gentleman slap to a crazy hysterical bitch.
You know it's funny, man. Like back in the day, women would see men do great violence to other men, and they would know that their man is capable to of that, and they would understand, be like, hey, I never want to have this like aimed toward me.
The Panthers. It was the Panther bitches. When the niggas let the Panthers come in and let them come in with the little deuces, little revolvers, and little demages and thought they was doing something, that's when you start having your fucking problems. Oh, well, before then, I forgot about Ma'am Sinclair. I forgot about the 1920s. Never mind.
Well, you know, with the Panthers, one issue too is the women thought, because I got you there, but I'm saying with the Panthers specifically, just in that situation, the women thought because they had guns, they were as equal to the men. That's a problem. Like the dudes were actually trying to be protective of the women because it's like, yo, we trying to protect the women. Like you can't be on the front lines. That's a man's duty.
But here's another problem with them motherfuckers. You had two basically divergent personalities running the Panthers, and Huey P. Newton, who was a clean cut, light-skinned dude, and Eldridge Cleaver. And we knew how Eldridge got down.
Hey, man, he was clean cut. The nigga he said he wants to go study criminology to make him into a better criminal, bro.
I know, but I'm saying he was, well, my bad. Huey was a well-spoken criminal who could get indoors. He could get indoors. Eldridge Cleaver? Nah, that motherfucker.
But bro, here's the thing about this look. I want to give all credit where it's due. This is a look that other ethnic groups of women have when you give them the look that make your child sit down. Y'all know that look.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And they all look like this. only black women nut up like, who you looking at like that? And they do that because they know their men are more willing to kill another man over her feelings than check her. Right? So even when I talk about tribalism, and oh, y'all know this, my number 2 rule in life is do not get killed by a nigga over a toddler, bro.
I love that one. That's your best boy, I swear. I live by
I
that.
know they'll kill Jesus, then pray to God for another Jesus, man.
Man, dirty. I bet dirty, man. I'm about 75% there with you, bro. But I hang out in divestor spaces on the wall. They.
Wait,
you gotta see what the link to the most spaces, man. I gotta
you cut out Trey. You cut out Trey. I really want to hear that last part. You said 75%.
I like divestors, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I like them.
Me too.
I'm just gonna keep it real.
No, they are called trivestors, y'all. With me, I gave it to Tito. Tito be using it now, but look, they are trivestors because they're trying to divest. You know what I'm saying? But they can't. You know what I'm saying? Look, you could try to,
and that's why I like it. It's so funny. It's funny to watch, man.
You can try to divest from us, but who's gonna invest in you? That's my quote.
No, Derek. But see, you're messing up. You're messing up, bro. Saying us. Let them go. I go to the spaces where they're gone. Where they're gone. These are the bitches that like race play. The chicks that like putting on clan suits and doing fucking. They like ghetto gagger shit.
Right.
These are the chicks I hang out in their spaces.
Man, you know what's weird about a lot of them though is like they make a weird characterization. Anybody's lived with other like cultures, they know like, hey, yo, man, you can't just like shit on your own people. You know what I'm saying? People that you grew up with or around.
Sure, you can.
Wait, hold on.
I halfway agree with you.
No, let me finish though. You can't shit on your own people, whatever, and then an outside group is gonna be like, "Oh, you're one of us now," because like that's gonna make them look at you like side eyed, be like, "Yo, like I mean, this your people, you know, your family, the people you're supposed to be tight with." And I understand if you got a jacked up
about
family,
women?
but
they talking about women.
You talking about women?
Yeah.
No, bro. Women get conquered into tribes, bro. Women don't have no loyalty. Once they're conquered, they go with the new tribe.
No, I'm not talking about their loyalty. I'm saying like how people would treat them, because that social piece, that is a consequence of actions as well.
Hey, black men got past the point of it. Worry about what anybody else think about us. Look, we have seen it all. We've been called it all. Look, have y'all the White House that literally had a film about us called "A Birth of a Nation"? Look, they still using that same fucking film to go ahead and classify us what we is today. So I say, fuck it.
I like it.
You are.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about like the men's perception of us. I'm talking about somebody that would go and talk shit about somebody like Dirty Mackin, basically, to try to make themselves look good. That looks especially crazy on women, man. No, I'm like, hey,
let them go.
Hey,
they are women. That's the point.
I'm saying if they do that, that's something that they do. But I'm just saying, like, that's not a good look to other.
Bro, you talking to the wrong dude, man. You talking to the wrong dude. You're talking to a dude who likes to make white chicks drop the N-bomb while fucking them, bro. You talking to the wrong
guy. Gen Z black men already told the community, y'all can kiss our ass. Y'all can't shame us. Y'all can't guilt trip us. We us not them older men. You know what I'm saying? Look, fuck y'all. Fuck the horse y'all rolling in. Everything in between. It is the fucking boomer. It's the fucking Gen Xer, my millennials, and everybody else in between that still ain't got the wake up call, bro. If you want to go down in that singing shit and worry about what the next group of men.
You get me wrong, man. I'm not worried about what anybody's saying.
You worry about what other
No. I'm saying it's goofy to try to win somebody over, and like they wonder why like some of them don't have good success.
No, worse than that.
Bro, let her try it. The white and I'll tell the white guys, let them do all the talking and enjoy, because this is what's gonna happen.
Do what you do, right? But then don't come over here crying afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
Why? Come back groveling. Why not? Come back groveling.
Here's why I agree with Snowman, right? So me and Snowman both right? So on my side, the fact that the first thing y'all say is they want to do ghetto gaggers, I keep telling y'all they love to be abused, out five them, and nobody will. Black men do not listen to me. I'm like, yo, you need to choke this bitch out.
I've been trying to tell them.
The second thing is to make it a sexual argument is like that's what the provocation and that goes to Snowman, like niggas only care about pussy. But my whole thing is Once you bad talk me to another group and you try to come back, you're the ops. Like, and these black men will let these same women come into their space and tell them, man, this is the blueprint. You want to sit at the table with us while we talk about escaping the plantation? And then they'll go right back to the white man again. Like, let me tell you about their escape plans, man. Maybe you'll like me more this time.
Okay, but you know what I said? That when we go to those panels, like when we go over to like Lapeef and all those other places, we really don't have no problem with the hoes, except the old bitter ones. The young ones, they be all kikiing it up with us.
Man, I don't give a fuck about that. Look, there's a bitch
like Courtney Michelle, like that bitch Courtney Michelle.
Yeah, oh my God, you guys are so. They'll be all like that with us.
She's the epitome. Look. I hope someone clip this. So I don't give a fuck. Look, bitches like Courtney motherfucking Michelle, you know what I'm saying? The older millennial bras that had they fucking run from the 99 to the 2000. Bitch, when 2019 came in, yo motherfucking 99 2000 run was over fucking with. You know what I'm saying? It is a new fucking day. Look. The what the Rosa smell like boo boo now. And they look good. Don't get me wrong. These bitches got the found a fucking youth called surgery and shit, but that can only hold up so long. You know what I'm saying? Look, the writing's on the wall. The writing's on the wall.
Hey, Mr. O, surgery is not the fountain of youth.
Fountain of youth surgery was crazy, right? That was wild. Bro,
that's how they advertise it, bro. They got the.
Hey, I don't. Hey, they advertise a lot of stuff that's bad for you, man. In fact, most things that are bad for you, they got to advertise.
Yeah, Ozempic. Look,
hey, when's the last time somebody advertised some broccoli?
I'm about to say nobody advertised broccoli. Like you never hear that one.
I don't know. I'm with Trey, man. Like, once you move a certain way, a lot of this stuff becomes irrelevant. Like, I go on chicks panels, have conversations. Even when I'm arguing with a chick, okay, Trey, you ever been arguing with a chick on a panel and you can hear her giggling and laughing as she's arguing with you?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that happens all the time. All the time.
Even worse than that, bro. When I go on these, and y'all know I'm wild everywhere I go. Like,
yo, they be trying to, yeah. They be trying to get niggas to donate to get Dirty up out of there. That should be so funny.
This met me in real life. I was wild. Like, this is real me. Like, people on social media trying to crack. Nigga, I've been wild. I'm a 90s.
They just don't believe us Chicagoans really talk like this and get down like
really
this, bro.
Own that. Like, people be like, them Tyler Tales got to be made up. No, bro, I was outside.
Yeah.
Like,
so.
Nah, I was in the hood in Chicago once. That shit real as fuck, bro. Real as fuck.
So when they're in the chat, they like, fuck Dirty. Dirty ain't shit. Dirty hate women. Dirty probably gay. Why Dirty hate black women? When they come on the panel, they be like, for real,
man, bro, when you meet Strags in person and you like how all of us are, man, they be flirting, they be mad, like they be trying to undercut my wife and shit.
Yep.
But the only thing my problem on the panels are, it's the men that's trying to stop me from checking the women. Like, let these bitches get checked. Oh man, you can't go so.
That's
hard.
a female. No, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
Man, that's crazy, man. Whenever I see that, I'll be like, yo, man, like, let it happen, man. You don't know this person.
Nah, man. See, look, it's in a weak motherfucking matriarchal niggas minded nature to defend in all strikes, no matter what. He thinks in the end it's gonna get him brownie points, if not from that bitch, since he's on social media and hopefully go viral. One of these bitches gonna see it and they're gonna be like, oh, he's such a good fucking man. You can't see.
Here's a question. Free Zone particularly, like to the panel, but Free Zone first. Right. Hey, if you see a woman in public, right, at a bus stop or something like that, and she just all of a sudden just starts like screaming off at a dude, and they go back and forth, and it looks heated, are you gonna step in?
That's none of my business.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, but check this out. But then if a woman's being a lady or whatever, and she's like trying to be meek and trying like to avoid the confrontation, aren't you more amped to like, be like, hey, chill out?
Nope.
Not really, no.
Because I know she did something. I know she did something to set that nigga off.
No, I'm saying you been there the whole time, whatever, and it's just a random dude or whatever, just like like the New York dudes, like just going up to random women, punch him in the head.
That's crazy.
She chose him.
No, they're not in a relationship. I'm saying like this is a random dude. This is a random dude.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Daniel Penny.
Like
Daniel Penny.
these random dudes that be walking around neighborhoods and just see chicks walking and they'll just punch them. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, she need
Calling the police.
Call the
Yeah.
police. I'll call the police.
But you know what? Like, but if you saw that argument, you know what I'm saying, and she started the argument from the get go, and she was the aggressor.
Oh no, man, I'm walking off.
How often would you even call the police on that shit? Like
Hey,
for that chick?
real quick. Let me do a shameless plug. Are you guys not entertained? I hope you are. Are we not entertaining you?
If y'all
Please, for the
entertained,
love of God, hit my
support the
Cash
show.
App. It's $ Angry Snowman 1.
And $OakSummers, man, make it happen. Make it happen, man. Support
Yo,
the show.
$Mr. 070. Well, 0. You know what I'm saying? Hit my
Welcome,
shit.
Some damn love,
welcome,
man. Hit
welcome to the
Cash
Klan
App.
meeting.
Yeah, you know what? And this is why I'll never help, especially not a black one, but I'll never help a woman again. This is a true story. I was on the train one day on my way downtown, and I was staring at this girl. She was very pretty, right? And
Hey, Sir Tyson in the back.
You know how you young, bro? Yeah, it was back in the day, bro. They all fat now, but like she was very pretty. And
holy shit! Hold on, man. We got Sir Tice up on the fucking panel.
Yo, what's up?
That's some serious shit right there, man.
No, I appreciate it.
I'm
Salute
gonna
to you,
finish
brothers.
my
for making
story,
this
then we gonna let Tice get in. Look,
No, dirty. Tell your story. Go ahead.
all right, goddamn right. So I'm staring at this girl. We get to like 47th Street, right? I'm trying to build the courage. You know, you young, you're trying to build the courage to say hi to somebody, you know, talking yourself into it. And some crackhead grabbed her gold chain and tried to run out the train door. And I snatched him because I was sitting right by the door. I just snatched him. I was like, bro, give a chain back, bro. And he was like, all right, man. He gave her a chain back and he ran off the platform and ran about his business. And she didn't even say thank you. She didn't even, not a head nod, not a, man, that was not nothing. An old lady in the back of the train had to call me like, young man. And she gave me $5. Like, I saw what you did. That girl's so rude. She didn't even say thank you. And I was like, yo, if I stopped a robbery and I can't even get a thanks, I don't care if you didn't do anything wrong. I'll never help you. You'll just be a chainless bitch. I'm not helping you.
I'm like this. And this is what I tell my daughters too. Like in a situation like that, why are you out the house without your man?
Because they don't have
or your
one.
father. Or your father. Oh, they ain't got one of them either.
Yeah,
but hey.
Even they brother be looking at them sideways like bitch, I don't know what part of fucking family you want to come from. You ain't got the same daddy, you know what I'm saying? You kind of like the ops too. You'll call the police on me too, bitch. I don't really rock with you. No cousins, no uncles. Uncles probably try to fuck on her and everything too. So
and
hey,
Mr. O, I have seen exactly that. The scenario is real simple. Chick getting fighting her man. The brother steps in. He beats the dude's ass. She called the police. Guess who she called the police on? I'll give you
her brother.
Right.
Her brother.
I was in that situation, nigga.
Yeah.
That's every day.
Let me say something. Hey, salute to you, gentlemen, real quick. I think what True Hype was saying, and salute True Hype, I think what he was just saying is that these bitches have already shown you how they will jump ship at any time. And yes, we know they ain't shit and all that. I get it. And these guys who they go to, they see them just as useful utilities in a sense. You know, they know that these bitches ain't loyal. And I agree with you, Trey, in that, they war spoils of sorts, but that's what I think he was getting at. Am I right, True Hype?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I was just saying it like more convoluted or whatever. Just like the example that I was saying, like there's a difference between somebody that comports themselves a certain way, like good or bad, and somebody that's more amped to be the aggressor or more aggressive and start some shit. You know what I'm saying, that they want somebody else to bail them out of.
Yeah,
they get much different treatment than somebody that's like just chilling.
Let me add to this.
Well, I'll tell you this. Okay, my bad, Tice.
No, that's all good. It's look, I'm personally at the point, I don't give a shit what they say. They can run to their social media and all this. Whoever had said that we've been getting our ass kicked since the birth of a nation, you can't do nothing to us, or whatever, shout out to you. I can't remember who said that. And
that was
Mr. O.
That was
Mr. O. Thank you, Mr. O. And that's my take on it. It's not my feeling. That's my take on it, because social media is their last bastion of hope. And what I love with what happened today shout out to Hood Conservative and how this all pivoted. One of their icons, one of their Mount Rushmores, we can't even argue against this, said, that bitch not black. I don't know what the fuck. And now they in a rock and a hard place. I'm watching, man, y'all say y'all lurk on these divestiture boards or whatever. I lurk on these BGLO, Snowman. That's Black Greek letter organization.
Hey, now both of you, y'all guys send me all that shit. Hit my email.
I'll hit you with one, man.
Wait. I'm sorry. What does this stand for?
No.
BG what?
BGLO, Black Greek letter organizations. You know.
Oh, the Divine Nine.
Right.
Okay.
Man, they are in a rock and a hard place of how to come at them. So they send their little flunky DL Hewley. Like, dude, you're coming at so-called black.
Hey, Sir Tice, I got a pre-record. I know how much you love my edits. I got a pre-record just for that coming up. Just wait for that.
I can't wait. So,
hey,
so my point is, I'm gonna land the plane right here, real quick. I'm gonna land the plane right here because I think
go
y'all
ahead.
Your other discussions are very interesting, but I just love because it shows you how uncommitted, and maybe that's not the right word. Basically, how full of shit that they are in their endorsement. Like I tell people, I'm like, why are you listening to women about anything but some fucking? They can't say shit, you know. And no. How many women?
Most of them can't fuck right either.
Hey,
I want me some 1950 sandwiches.
Trey, I'm sure Trey and Dirty Folks.
No.
Yeah. So what do you think?
No.
What do you think Kamala's feeling is about on unrealized gains? I'm sure y'all have those conversations with women, right? That's my point. and I'm sure, what about having her with the launch codes? They'll be like, what's launch codes? You know, my point is they got too much control of the media, but as we see, the media is falling steadily. More and more people are realizing that, you know what, this shit isn't even real news, you know? And I'll just give my last indicator of this. I'm on the street. I've not met a black or white person who's like, I'm for Kamala. I've not met one. I
haven't either.
I've been probing people, and they're like, well, I'd rather not talk about it. Or they're like, nah, I'm not voting for that bitch, that dumb bitch. But when I see on TV, it's nothing but these punk ass celebrities, you know? So that's just my take on that. I'll let y'all kick it and I'll jump in when needed.
Unfortunately, me and the wife have lefty friends, and it's amazing. We just listen to them. And like them trying to explain to themselves, like they got to convince themselves why they like Kamala. And it's just weird.
That's what it is.
Her name is Come On.
It's called programming. Like I said before, hey, and Sir Tice, I got AI in the house report. Her name is Keisha. You gonna like her. But look, it's called programming, bro. They've been doing it to us with the damn cartoons, man. Have you noticed every time they get a new cartoon trend, the kids start going around that damn trend, like us in millennials time. They start putting that gay shit in the Rugrats and the Maniacs and stuff like that. Now look how many of these faggoty motherfucking millennials walking around.
Thank you for being mid-Gen Xer. Thank you.
No, so,
I'm an older millennial. I'm saying, I'm a exennial. You know what I'm saying?
but you got an old spirit, and I think I remember you saying you got a bunch of older brothers and sisters, so that's why you where you at. You know, Mr.
Yep.
O. No, man, you're right about the propaganda, but even when you try to preach the propaganda to people, like, look, this is how you get. Dude, I have these discussions with my mother, to where I'm like, don't talk to me about any politics. Don't talk to me, you know. I mean, like I said, the only people I should say is my damn family or whatever who thinks like this. But again, I just love watching them get all called out, whatever. When Janet said the truth that everybody else is thinking, because guaranteed if Kamala wasn't a Democrat, they'd be all over that curry eating, non bread eating motherfucker, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but that butter chicken do be good though.
Real quick, no, shout out.
I have a different perspective on this.
Before you do it, that's one I have a quick question. I'd love to hear it. But what is this? Has to be from Free Zone Lou. What the hell am I looking at?
You're looking at the solution. That's all that. If you're talking about change, that's the solution. If you're not, because the premise is there's no argument that you can make on these panels with any of these chicks that's going to make them reflect anywhere near close to the image that you see on the screen. That bitch is reflecting right now. She's in terror.
I know the
As
brother
the,
wanted to go. I know the brother
weeks.
wanted to go, but I just wanted to add to this.
no, as
Y'all
some
got
point
guilty
you gotta
pleasures
ask
of going
yourself,
to.
right?
Plus, y'all got guilty pleasures of divestiture channels. I have guilty pleasures of watching those cop videos, and where it be a shoplifter or a scammer. It's like Crime Stoppers or something. And they have the police body cam, and I love
Yeah.
seeing these videos where they try to get all out. I didn't steal nothing.
Yeah, Tito be posting them there with the
Yeah.
crack. I love it. I
Where do you
love it.
think? Where do you think I got it from, Mister O?
I'm not gonna
Yes.
on
Shout
my
out to
thing.
him.
Here's the question, though.
Hey,
Here's a question for your masculinity, right? If you really want to see America be great again, let's switch that cop with me, right? And I'm beating this bitch ass. The question is, as an American, do you let me do it and clap, or do you try to stop me? That's the question.
I'm laughing. Clap. I'm laughing.
Because if you try to stop me, you're an American. Because I'm fighting domestic terrorism, and you're a traitor.
Hey,
I'm
it was
keeping the
the
same
American
energy.
way. It was the American way that a husband could beat his wife on Sunday. It was the American way. It was the American way that a husband could beat his wife on Sunday if she act right. I'm just saying.
My default question is, what did she do? Because, like Dirty said, men are naturally good, and for us just to freaking raise up and choke a bitch, she got to do something.
She's naturally annoying.
No, she's naturally abusive. Women are abusive because they don't have any emotional control. A man raised by other men at least have like awareness, like you have conflict resolution skills to a basic degree, right? Even if it's just as much as I can't beat you because either you're too small or too big, so I'm gonna chill, right? We're talking about.
Shout out.
Women
That's
have
what I mean.
Shout out to the late KS who publicly said it, but all men know it inheritedly. The conversations change real quick when men are in person. It's not none of
Yeah.
that yelling. It's not none of that yelling and all that. Shout out Michael Eric Dyson, who's another bitch. He's you not.
I got a video for him too.
That about his flirtatious text. Is it gonna
Not
be
just
that?
that. Not just that, man. Shout out to Dr. T.S. Johnson. Mr. Johnson received a letter not too long ago where one of his constituents attended a seminar that was hosted or attended by Mr. Eric Dyson, in which he basically in attendance with a whole bunch of Divine Nine. You know what I'm saying? NGO motherfuckers that you was so prestigiously mentioned before. He prestigiously, as usually, threw black men under the bus again.
Pandered. Yeah.
You know what? That's not out of the ordinary for him.
That's the MAGA way.
No, you know what's weird about Divine Nine, guys?
No, go ahead, because you're a member.
If
I like to
am,
remind
right?
you of that.
I am. I know, right? But you know what's so weird about? But no, when you talk about the guys, you really don't think about it, unless they accuse, right? Because they run up and down the court, doing the hooks. But you don't really think about when you're an alpha or a gamma. You don't really think about it, right? But the thing about Divine Nine women that I think is weird, that if I made a list of who's the biggest hoe, y'all be like CNAs. They'd be number one. They'll come before strippers. It'd be CNAs, strippers, police women, teachers, pre-K through third grade, right? And then fifth, we'll
Nurses.
Well, that's number one.
Registered nurses.
All right, register. All right, that's two. But see how we debate number 5? But number 4 is solid, right? 1 through 4 is solid, right? 1 through 4 are the Divine Nine bitches. So how am I gonna fuck you a CNA, a teacher, a mother? But now
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. There's a number 1. There is a number 1, bro. That beats all of them.
Teachers?
Military hose. Military hose.
Yeah.
Tell her, free zone.
Hey, police and military is like kind of hand in hand.
Yeah. I'll give you that too.
Okay, you know why? I'll tell you why, and I can't even fault them. I used to look down on them, but when you're around that much masculinity, like I can't fault those women. Like chicks that get assigned to a special forces unit. Like, yeah, you fixing to be a hoe.
As you should be. Like, if you go grocery shopping around me, you're gonna get fucked in a vegetable crisper. I don't care. Like, all women are hoes without adult supervision. Like, if you let them do they think, like I was trying to explain on Israel Mills show yesterday, right? about like back in the day, every
Well,
2 or
that's where
3
you
years.
went wrong. You're trying to explain anything to Israel Mills.
You know what? Touche, pussy. And
That was so gay.
Look,
Pause.
look, hold
Pause.
on. I can't take anybody
Pause.
serious. Shut up. I can't take anybody serious that thinks there's 52 states in America.
What?
This girl mad.
I'm just
anyway,
saying, the dude thinks that there's 52 states in the United States.
I'm trying to explain.
You can't have a serious conversation with someone who don't even know how many states are in the country he fucking lives in.
Look, bro, the amount of people who don't know who their local politicians are is amazing to me. They know who the president is because they want a king. They don't understand all politics are local. They don't understand how many states. They don't understand state rights. They don't understand natural law, which would supersede the fact that the state owns your kids. When they start talking about custody, you can get custody. Well, from who? If it's your baby, from who? You understand what I'm saying? So I be having like man conversations with blacks, and I get it. It don't work out. But I'm trying to explain to them about a feeling, right? Like how girls feel like they got grape juice, right? I'm like, yo, like every 2 or 3 years, a girl's like, I felt like you grape me. I'm like, how? Because you don't kiss. Bitch, I told you I don't kiss. I say kissing too intimate. I don't kiss. So now when I put my neck in my head in your neck when you're trying to kiss me, and I'm elbowing you and give you that light forehead bump. Now, bitch, you don't want to say you spit, don't swallow. Like, why the fuck would I kiss a bitch that spit? That's your fault. Yeah, I know dirty be graping because what type of name? Everything's a feeling. So now you have men chasing a feeling. It's like chasing a high. I've never done crack, but I know people who smoke crack say the first time you get high, you always chasing that first high.
Yep.
It ain't no lie.
That's
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
And that's what black men do to black women. Like they chasing the high of a woman. Like that first time you heard whoever your first R&B artist was, and you got that first Valentine's Day card in class. Like they chasing that high. That shit ain't real, B.
Yeah.
Yo, man, like, man, I got my feelings crushed, man. I got my feelings crushed. Giving the card up, man.
Man, motherfucking Cheryl Jones. That bitch.
Tiffany, I don't remember Tiffany last name. Tiffany took my goddamn bouquet and dandelions, and then he ain't bitch.
And I will say the same thing I said yesterday.
Man, I know Cheryl Jones because she looked like the drummer in Climax.
Can somebody else talk besides the big black dog? Please, is this the big black dog show? Thank you. I will say the same thing I said yesterday, Dirty. All women are not inherently evil. They are self-centered. They are divine, but not infallible.
Did we say all, brother? Did we say all?
I'm just saying.
Okay, so what's okay? I'm not gonna interrupt you again. That's my bad, but it sounds like you're making a plea. So go ahead.
No. Even before that, though, like unless somebody states on this all, then all is not to be implied ever.
Why?
Who was that? Or who is that?
Exactly.
That was Lord.
I'm joking.
There you go.
Oh, Lord, you back? What's going on, bro?
I don't know how we got that though, because we was talking about the one girl that broke our heart.
Yeah, we over in the clan meeting now, man. Let's have some fun, Lord, man. We in the clan meeting now over here.
I know it's one thing earlier that did it piqued my interest though. I know it's one thing that did pique my interest earlier. You had those 50s, 60s style white women. That was the pure innocent. Those were the best of all white women up a few hours ago. Yeah.
You just said, oh, white women.
Wait, was it the best?
They was the best.
As opposed to
2000 somethings, 80 somethings, 90 somethings women.
So you talking about Elizabeth Taylor, Marilyn Monroe, who else we talking about?
Why you gotta go straight to the hose, man?
That's what man. That's only Jane Mansfield. I mean, she was married to Mr. Holiday.
They were the hoes, man.
Yeah, man. They was all going. I'm like that. That's not the representation. That's not the representation that I think he was talking about.
Like be seen. The women you mean, bro, are the ones that are be seen, not heard.
S was common practice back in the 50s and 60s.
No, it wasn't.
Sex.
What? SS and what?
Silence. Silence, damn you.
You know what?
Yeah, of course.
Bitches that was burning bras for the hoes would be in the 60s going to Woodstock.
Oh, you're talking about the 50s. That's the 60s. The 50s.
Look, the 50s
What are you
ain't
talking
what
about?
I think it is, man. You look.
In the 60s.
Look, the 50s, look, man, look, a lot of shit. Look, that's why they called the silent generation on both for the whites and the blacks, man, because they kept all that shit on the hush. A lot of them motherfuckers, first, before it was burning bras, man, these bitches was not wearing panties. That was the first, what's the name it was not doing. It was not wearing panties in the fucking 50s, bro.
Dirty ass bitches.
I know.
But here's the thing. It's my dad. It's the reason kind of why my dad and my mom didn't vibe. My dad was kind of like a player in the 50s and he toned it down. But my mom was one of them 60s kids. So they never really vibed like that. But remember, the thought shit was when happened again in the 1920s, and then the war, depression, and all that shit. So everything was chill. Then the 50s was like,
no, you gotta read the book Pimp, bro. The Iceberg Son will tie up all the loose ends that will lead you from the 1920s all the way up to the 1960s.
It was
These
called
bitches
the
ain't
Real
shit.
Season. Them
Yeah,
bitches listen.
No,
but I'm saying,
there was a bunch of them city chicks going, man, in the 20s.
Yeah, but I'm saying
it don't matter.
That's what I said. The 20s were the thought era.
He was pimping bitches in Montana, bro. Come on.
No, let me add to this also.
Well, the 20s thing had the prohibition.
Go ahead.
And also, sorry about that, brother. Let me get this in.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. So in the 20s, remember they banned cocaine because the white women were getting so loose with it.
Marijuana. They banned
cocaine,
marijuana.
right? Because cocaine was
Reefer Madness.
Yeah, that too.
I want to say Reefer Madness is from the 50s. Cocaine is from the 1910s. But you're right, because that's when they used to put it in Coke. And they used it called the cocaine craze N-word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Let me use cough medicine. Like everybody drug addict.
Right.
You go
But you can imagine, man. Can you imagine niggas running around in the hood, man, just drinking Coca-Cola that had fucking that white girl up in it?
That's hilarious. No, let me give a somewhat personal anecdote. I was talking to this elder. This is years ago, but he was telling me, man, that even in the 40s and 50s, that you'd have a air quote brothel in the neighborhood. This is when it was neighborly before it became a hood. Get it? So, and basically, white dudes would bring their sons to get their first piece of ass in this brothel, and it was somewhat normal. Everybody knew what this house was and all this, And I've heard that story from different other fellows, from the, who were teenagers in the 50s, telling me this.
Yeah.
This stuff has always been around us. The good thing with them, though, is they kept it underground. Whereas nowadays, hell, well, not Backpage, but shit, you can go online, with the OnlyFans and all that other bullshit.
But it's not the same. If we still had brothels in the U.S. and the prices were right, there would not be no feminism. If your wife was acting all stupid and you can go down and get a $40 freaking dime piece, yeah, it would.
No.
Yeah, they got. Hey, my niggas in Mexico are married. My niggas in Colombia are married.
Okay.
Because their wives know the deal.
Here's the problem with the brothel. Not with what you're saying. What you're saying is true. Here's the problem with the brothel. It only works because men know how to count. Once women decide they could be their own free agents, the price of pussy went down to $5. Like, actually, social media brought the price back up because a bunch of dudes who are afraid to talk face to face will send cash apps for attention. But like in real life,
bars. In
real life, I'm at 2 tacos. I might go up to one of them $7 bottles of Moscato. Like, I'm right there in the pocket, like $6, $7. In real life, you don't have to do all that. Women don't really need money, right? Because they get in everywhere free, they drink free, all their clothes cost $12 at Rainbow. They don't really need money. Men are just trying. Men are trying.
If you want to check women, legalizing sex work would probably be an ideal first step because women love competition, but they don't like to compete. So what you'll have is
it's legal. It used to be that.
Hold on, Dirty. Let him expand on this idea because you're kind of convincing me with when you said the competition part, but it's not really in. But go ahead, finish your thought.
How do you think the men in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, 1800s, 1700s, 1600s kept women in check so easily? Because they knew men could just easily go out to brothels. They didn't have to pay for it at home. They didn't have to do this. They have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, with the oversight, knowing that you have a second option, that allows you to have better options with women and better corresponding conversations too, because they know that you can step out and go do whatever you please whenever you want. The reason why they ended prostitution because it was getting so out of hand, because the men were doing it so often that the women were being left out. These housewives, these girlfriends, being cut out.
You forgot about the 1920. You forgot how they look. Where did dating come from?
No. Before we get there, who would be the oversight? The
I'm trying to prove a point. Let me get dating. Cut out the damn prostitute.
I want you to rock. I know where you're going. No, I want to hear this coochie oversight. Who's the coochie oversight commission? So are we talking federal oversight or are we talking commercial, private, business oversight?
The person in charge might be personable.
So, but are we talking like
what does that mean?
A Fed class, you got to be part of the DOJ. Like, are we talking the feds own the pussy, or are we talking as a private operator? I can get an EIN number and sell pussy at the crib. Who's the oversight? Who's oversighting the pussy? Who's creating the pussy regular? Because you can't have pussy competition and have an oversight committee, because that's not free market. Is it a solid $40?
It's the government, my nigga. It's the government.
So it's a solid $40 if the feds do it. Because OnlyFans is
take it easy, Sir Tice.
Because OnlyFans right now is open market competition, and they got 3 girls making $1 million and 999 girls getting $3 a month.
Part of me, man, you know how you had those real estate operations with those like zombie companies, if you will. I think that might be something like that, man. You can demoralize the society or whatever by a small investment, get a couple girls hooked, and then like just leave them twisting in the wind. Because I'm like, ain't no way in the world like these chicks making money like that, man.
They not.
The government is taking care of them. The government is
during the pandemic. That's when this all really got super popular. Was just the visuals of women doing nasty stuff for nasty things and doing
but ADS, man, like the numbers do not bear this out anyway, and it's the lottery mindset, and it's like the gold rush back in the day. You put this out there, and everybody thinks they can get rich by putting feet pictures on there, but it's a race to the bottom, and you can only get like that kind of money at the bulk of whatever you can, whatever your rate would be anyway, for maybe at the most like 2, maybe 3 years. And that's
but here's another thing. But here's another currency that women love: the attention. They got these Instagrams, and they'll have thousands of dudes, gassing up some fucking 300-pound fat chick.
Now, like, look, check. I can't wait, man. I can't wait for the documentaries on the OnlyFans chicks that try to do a class action against OnlyFans.
Oh no, like, I'm waiting for one before that. The Twitter hoes, like Brittany Jones.
No. Look at this, Mr. O. Look at all the adult film women that aged out, right? That maybe did 2 or 3 years, and they are crying foul about like how they can't get it.
Bro.
You said what?
I got into with Jada Fire and Cinnamon Love on fucking Twitter about a decade ago, bro, about this very same thing. And guess what? I told both them damn old bitches now. Like I told them, nobody want to wife y'all hoes up. We'll fuck you. I'll still fuck them.
Hey, where's Jada Fire at now, bro? Hey, where's she at now, Jada Fire?
Like, man,
she made some good films.
Hey, you know it's wild that you mentioned that, Trey. There are women that like live under bridges, you know what I'm saying, like underground in Vegas, that were like popping back, you know what I'm saying, just like maybe 10 years ago, man.
Dog said something very, 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 very intelligent. The greatest currency, your greatest currency for women isn't your money, ain't your looks, isn't your fame, it's your attention.
That's true.
If you have an alternative to giving them attention, that's a viable alternative besides you going without it, and they know they can just hold out and wait for you to come around. That's a whole different circumstance and situation, because at that point, there are a lot of women who do have some of these challenges that get left all the way alone. Because men are very simple creatures. Sex, sandwich, and silence. That's all we really ask.
Triple S.
Got here, but let's mark it out. All right, so look, I'm cool with giving, girls want attention. I'm cool with that. All 3-year-olds want attention. They're all toddlers. I get it. Daddy, look at my picture. Okay, cool. I'll put it on the fridge. It's cool. Got it. They don't need money, but attention. Cool. Slavery.
Yeah, Pretty Tony told me this back in the Mac a long time ago, man. He keep them hoes broken. I do too.
Slavery. I don't know how to rebrand it, but I got to find a better way. But
it's what Hood told you last week, man. You can't sell slavery, man. Like what you do is you figure out what the person wants, then you package it in a way that they want it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you can. You can't sell slavery. Have you seen Groucho Marx?
Not to the slave. You can't.
Yes, you can. Have you seen Groucho Marx?
No, you got to sell it a certain way. Look, Groucho Marx used a different psychology too. Like they didn't sell the slavery; they gave you slavery. That was included. That was the underlying thing that was going with it.
Go.
I mean, hey, look, man, you got to be like, hey, look, say, case in point, if you're like a quote unquote, you know how back at like maybe 6 years ago that entrepreneur porn was like the biggest thing online.
Oh yeah, them lawyer chicks.
You were selling like the idea of freedom. You know what I'm saying? But in essence, you were just tying people to like be self-employed. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. I sell reparations. It sounds better than slavery.
Reparations. that is so jacked up.
I mean, let's keep it real. I mean, you can say if that's the case, they could use a W-4, right? That's a self-employment, application. File their taxes that way with the government. Tips are taxed. Non-taxable items. We'll say that. And if you do that, that shifts the game into a whole nother direction, right? When it comes to the thinking and mentalities, because at that point, you're not just a sitting duck waiting for them, hand and foot
now,
begging for forgiveness.
Explain to me this. How is that any different than right now? You can buy coochie right now. Back page.
It's not legal. It's not legal.
It is in the Bunny Ranch in
Vegas. You got to fly.
No,
away
it's
out
not.
to
No, not Vegas. It's Reno, Nevada.
Yeah, Nevada.
Legal or illegal? All right, cool. Marijuana wasn't legal until it was, and people still smoke weed. Okay, cool. Legal
it's still not legal on the federal level.
I know, and neither is women. All women are breathing felons. But
think about this though, Dirty, as an application. Since we became what's that word called? It's not legal, but it's forgot the word.
Decriminalized.
Marijuana prices have dropped tenfold.
Yeah, but it's also not safe.
Hey.
No, don't. You cannot just do a hand-to-hand anymore like you could back in the day. Everything laced with fent, man, or something else.
Yeah.
All right, cool. But let's keep the main thing, right? So me buying sex, whether it's legal or not, doesn't matter. Me buying sex, how does that make my girlfriend a better bitch?
If you're a weak dude,
what women's greatest tool is?
Well, if you're a weak dude though, like that's the thing that could hold over you. But the weaker dudes being able to basically bring competition in the market. That's the argument that a lot of people would have. I've heard this argument before.
Yeah, I don't have that argument because I know that part of women being paid in attention is paying her no attention. So the best way to get a girl is to have a girl. It's like having a job, right? Best way to get a job is to get a job. When you ain't got no job, you're unemployed. You get a girlfriend, everybody wants you. A wedding ring, everybody wants you. Right?
Dirty. So, it was never ever just about getting a girl. I mean, anybody on this panel could possibly in my opinion, any dude can truly get a girl. It's about getting better options in women, higher grades of women.
Me paying for pussy is not the better option.
Yes, it is.
I'm always paying at the crib, and I got to pay in the streets. Somebody got to give me
You don't, Dirty. That's the catch and key to that. You don't have to pay anything.
I know, but in your scenario, because here's the thing. The best way to get a woman is to ignore women. If you want to be perfectly honest, pay her no attention. She'll chase you around. You got a little sister? Pay her no attention. Watch her chase you around. Y'all want to go get passports? Watch all the fat bitches get a passport and fuck up the market. Like, if you want to get a girl, ignore the girl. You ain't got side bitch, none of that shit.
You know why feminism hasn't taken hold in Brazil? Like it has in America?
Culture, mainly cultural, because they still have their feminine and masculine roles intact.
And
You
the
know-
dude got AK-47 now scared to go upside their head and chop their fucking hands and head off.
Those might be part of it, not the whole stint. But when it comes to manipulating men, what's women's greatest tools and assets?
Their feminine wiles.
There you go. See, when they can't use that weapon on you as frequently and as easy because you have other options, that changes the whole dynamic in the way they play, right?
Well, the problem is with a lot of women, like in today's environment, they don't understand, like, they can actually use that without actually offering, sex.
Maybe they just like the sex.
I like they don't move the same way like women in other countries, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's marketing and a bunch of other stuff. Like in certain other cultures, they're not marketing whole phases to young women. I'm sorry, that's just ridiculous. Even for like the loose women back in the day, man, you got chicks that, you know what I'm saying, they get down like no other. You know what I'm saying? No other time in history, no other place. It's just wild, man. Dudes are limited because supply is limited. Just because
Ain't no limit
you're a
to the
dude.
side. Look, these bitches is holding out for the highest bidder, so they playing coochie games and hiding out. You know what I'm saying? They fuck who they want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? They're giving time, but they are only holding out for the nigga in the long run that's gonna take care of their goofy ass. They looking for a nigga. They looking for a nigga that's gonna pay them to annoy him.
Yeah, but Mr. O, I don't know if that's the case because look at how they decriminalize it, at least on the women's side, like prostitution in like California, and now it's a race to the bottom. And now what's the base, like $40, something like that?
As it should be. No, it's 20. It's 20.
But I'm just saying like the women or whatever, they ruin the business or whatever, and they oversaturated the market.
Let me go back to my original point. Who ruined the market for prostitutes? It was these women out in the free world that had no guidance. Some of them did have daddies and uncles, but they want to go ahead and do their own thing because they had their freedom beginning in the 1900s with that Victorian era, you know what I'm saying, bullshit. So they started putting their own little what's the names on the market.
I'm not gonna say it's the women though that ruin the market. It's the men, the simps, the people that just throw their money around or whatever. They're the ones that ruin the market.
Now
the attention
simp,
market as well.
What you would call as the simp at one point in time just went to the whole house.
Yeah, true.
And again, the so-called girls that want to go ahead and do what they want because they had the freedom that they never had before. They had to start getting the right to vote. You know what I'm saying? With Susie B. Anthony, feminist ass. They just told y'all like, look, they even said this back in the 1920s. Like, look, I ain't like my mom. I ain't like the women from the past. I'm a new woman. I'm the new progressive woman. That's what that was their motto.
So you see what they did, right? Like they did the thing that Dirty is trying to do with slavery. They sold empowerment.
Right. There are three, and I'll say something. But there are three. Yeah, I'll say you don't have to work. But here, something I'll figure it out. But here's the thing: we'll have a real meeting on that's not on YouTube because I don't want nobody to steal my shit. We'll have an in-house meeting. But here's the thing: you're talking about three different phases. Phase one was the free love phase, which pussy was free, but then you had to marry a single mother in the 70s, right? The second phase, maybe 4 phases. The second phase was the drug phase, right? So the hot girls will fuck with a baller, and so either way, either you'll have crack money and you'll have that type of clientele, or you'll be a crack whore and they drop the price of $5 for prostitution, right? So the new hustle is dating, not getting married, just dating. I want to date a baller, but if you sell pussy, it's $5, right? So you had it was a duality. It was weird. It was 90s is a weird time, right? 80s, 90s weird time.
So that's third. That's the third. So the first was
second. That was second. So the third was after cocaine became another thing. So let's say the mid 2000s, right?
No,
Dirty was
Dirty. The flapper bitches from the 1910s, 1920s, and 30s are the first bitches. That's the first wave. Second wave is the free love.
we're talking about prostitution. You got to start the free range prostitution with where girls got to choose their own dick, which is
that was after World War II.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So that's the first phase. Right. And then you just had to marry a single mother in the 1970s. The second phase was a drug war phase.
Oh, the 1950s, the early 50s, bro.
Cool. All right, cool. But a lot of them was already married by the time their kids came of age. They was in the 1960s and they was pregnant, and you had to marry a single mom in the 1970s.
Teenage mothers, you forgot about that aspect. That's why I'm giving you that fucking caveat.
It's baked into the cake. It's baked into the cake. So that's a very single mother shit. So then you had the drug duality, right? Prostitution, $5. And then the new hustle is dating a baller. Then you had the 2000s, early 2000s, all the way into 2010s. You had the all pussy is free, right? If you cool nigga, all pussy is free. Then social media gave you all the guys who wish they could have fucked girls in the 1980s, 90s, 2000s when they was in high school, but they were scared to talk. Now it's the inbox game, and they jack back up the price. But the price of the market was always artificial, because when girls free range prostitute, the price always goes down. It never goes up. Men will artificially increase the rate depending on what the economy is or how desperate they are. But then these women every woman want a Zion Williamson. Like, shorty, you're not gonna get 50,000 cashed up to you every weekend, right? Why you fucking nigga for free on the side?
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Because shorty, who he was cash apping, was getting $300 a movie to do porn. It's
That's
not like
crazy. That's crazy, man.
All women are poor because they can't count. Call it girl math.
Man, that's like Michael Vick, man. Like risking millions of dollars for thousands of dollars.
It is what it is. All girls are poor. They come online with their $6 outfits and act like they got bread, and they act like they got degrees, but they can't count. And you got them all that shit. All girls are poor and dumb. They might be cute, but they're poor and dumb. And people and we've all been guilty of it. But she's cute enough. We'll make her feel smart. Like, word, for real, you should sell water to whales. That's crazy. Like, they don't have fresh water. How do they drink? That's crazy. Take your bra off. We've all done it, but they dumb.
Really dumb.
Very few actually are business minded. I would say in today's environment, very few. Because you got to think toward the future. It can't just be like, going from feeling to feeling. And that's even how some of the boys are operating, which is like pretty telling.
Was Tommy right? Was Tommy Sotomayor right? Are they the worst stewards of children?
He's been right about a lot of stuff. That's the reason why I got him up out of here, because he was right about a lot of stuff.
There are no, generally speaking, American women aren't good mothers. Generally speaking, I'm not saying all, but generally speaking, right? I'm just being honest. Black women look for social services to give her a break from her kids. Married women look for some type of child care or housekeeper or babysitter. Like the market for a 15-year-old girl to watch somebody else's kids so mama can have a life too with daddy, it's always been a thing, right?
Until daddy start fucking the 15, 16-year-old girl and get her pregnant, and it become a problem.
Right, and then you got issues, and that happens too, right? But shout out to Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? But
man, that was access alone, man. That's all that was.
It was access. That's what I'm saying. That's all the babysitter shit.
No, that's a concubine. That's how you look. Hey.
Nah, not necessarily, Mr. O, because they got services for Spanish nannies, and they look pretty good. Like,
okay.
That's all access.
Okay. I keep that in mind. Go ahead.
Man said, he said, oh, you're looking good today. You know how you be just chilling, man? You start noticing stuff. That's what happened, man. He just started noticing, man. He started noticing. He probably said something slick, and she laughed a little too hard. And he's like, he just kept on bookmarking stuff.
Maria, you on that bullshit? I want to get my rocks off, and you on that bullshit? Fuck it, I will go get them made.
Hey,
go to the chopper.
Look,
Go to the chamber.
Look, this man had to sleep in the spare bedroom one too many times, man.
Go to the chamber.
Go to the chopper, crazy. That's wild. But generally speaking, bro, there's never been a time in which American women really taught their kids how to read and count. Not since the 1970s, maybe. In the last 40, 50 years, kids are kind of been. First, you have the whole latchkey baby thing. So that goes without saying they didn't really care if their kids could read. The whole latchkey from 1960 to 1990, damn near, right?
30. Isn't that true? Anytime in American history when we outsourced it to somebody else, including charity,
Yeah.
that it just got worse.
Shout out to the March of Dimes.
And that's my whole pussy coalition. Like who markets the pussy? Anytime women want to be slaves so bad, they vote for the government to be totalitarian, right? They don't believe in competition, so they don't believe in free market, right? But anytime that you do that, whether it's the March of Dimes, whether it's Christian charities, whether it's United Way, whoever it is, you want other people to treat yours better than you treat yours, and that's never been historically accurate. It's also a big problem that everybody that runs your child system doesn't have kids.
Yeah, that's by design though. You know, they don't need to have kids. They're just gonna manage yours.
Yep.
That's how a lot of them look at it. You know what's interesting, man? I had a conversation with somebody that I'm not particularly like fond of or whatever. Really don't care for the person, but they were talking about like, oh, we should help people and all this. I'm like, the first thing I asked is like, what are you doing right now? And they're like, oh, I can't afford to. And I was like, why do you talk about other people's money and you say our money or we? Why are you doing this collective thing?
Fucking liberal.
I was like, why are you doing this collective thing? I was like, you're saying we have enough money to take care of everybody. I was like, no, we don't. You don't have enough money to take care of yourself.
Not only
bleeding heart liberal.
We is what a child says, right? Come to my room, but it's the room in your parents' house, right? Women have always been what's mine is mine, what's yours is ours. It's a very toddler behavior. In order to turn this around, it's not about women being able to sell pussy free range because they'll give it away. True story. My cousin was dating, literally dating, like kissing in the mouth, dating a prostitute.
What up, Skinny Up? What up, bro?
Crazy, right? He's dating a prostitute, kissing the mouth, sex with her raw, dating a prostitute. She would go to the hotel, and Mr. Owen know what I'm talking about. The hotel on 101st and Halsey, right?
One by, hey, that's one of them by the hour.
Hey, I thought you were gonna say the one on 83rd and Halsted.
Hey, is that one of them? Is
I thought you were gonna talk about the one on 83rd and Halsted.
Yeah, 1 to 4 hour hollers.
Yes. What about the one over there on Stony? You don't saying the ones over there on 79th or 95th, bro?
All of them do the same thing. I'm just talking about the one she worked. She worked the one on 101st and Halsey.
Oh, okay.
And she would go in there and she would talk about how she don't want to fuck black men because black men don't pay enough. All our clientele, Mexicans and a couple of white guys, right? Because they pay top dollar for the pussy, right? Because even when they selling pussy, they don't want a black man, right?
Yo, what's top dollar? Dirty.
200.
Backpage, they put it on there on Backpage even now on they little bios.
I thought they shut them down.
They did.
Man, look, when that's a will, there's a way, man. They shut down. Look, when you're dealing with hoes, prostitutes, in a motherfucking underworld, it's like Hydra. You shut down one, two will take its place.
Hey, actually, as a matter of fact, like them going after Backpage the way they did is the way they're gonna go after social media. That was the blueprint. I was actually reading about that like 2 weeks ago.
No, wait, I gotta finish this black love experience because it's hilarious. The more I think about it, because I forgot about this part. Okay, so she's selling pussy out the hotel, right? On 101st and Halsted. Like everybody who from Chicago, they know that. I know they laughing like, wow, that shit. Yeah, that shit. So Then in addition to that, after she says she won't have sex with any black men because they don't pay enough, she leaves work. My cousin comes pick her up in her car and then fucks my cousin for free and buys the weed and the because you got to be high to sell pussy, like whether you're a stripper or whatever. All girls that sell pussy stay high. So now you're a drug addict, right? And that's what you're talking about. You need to regulate drug addict pussy sellers. But anyway, so they smoke their little wax weed or whatever the case may be. And then come to find out, the bitch married, but her nigga in jail. So when he come home, he asking her like, "Man, you gave my pussy away." He was like, "Yeah, I got a boyfriend now. I don't want to be married no more." Bitch, you been selling pussy the whole time. These are the dynamics of the pussy seller because women aren't loyal to anything but their emotions.
Nothing.
They're not tribal.
They ain't loyal to them.
Dirty said it best before in another story. They don't count, Dirty. It's different.
They can't count. They can't count, bro. None of them dicks counted, bro. Look, cuz they counted because she liked it. She knew his name. All the pay for play dicks didn't count. And he crazy because he fucking the raw. Like, I make my clients wear rubbers. So it's just like I ain't. If they wear a condom, they don't count the dick. It's look, bro. It's just mind blowing.
I was like, wow. It's amazing to hear, because like it's social media, right? The whole attention economy, all that good stuff, and like these people are speaking their own words, and people are saying like, "Oh, that's not happening," and you can pull up a video like almost on anything. Hell, Hood showed us that, man, with the whole cat stuff.
Yeah, bro. The amount of men who helped women cancel me in the early 2010s when I'm like, "Oh, this shit happening, bro," and they're like, "Oh, but women are like that, man." Bro, I lived it. This is my lived experience, bro. Oh man, your life ain't right, bro. You need to choose better. Choose better than what? Like the denial, bro. The denial of black men that your mama a hoe, even though you and your 3 siblings all got different last names. It's incredible.
Oh, the wild ones though are like the women with like 4 baby daddies, like looking for like a husband. And I'm like, yo, man, even back in the day when stepdaddy, was the thing,
Yep,
you would still be like hard pressed to get a man to step in. You got more than 2. You got more than 2.
It's crazy.
One is pushing it, right? You know what I'm saying? Like one is pushing it.
You want married and you not a widow? Oh, that's even worse.
Man, they be like, wait, hold up. You had like, 2 children, never been married. And like, damn, man, like,
and the baby dad is still amongst the living. And I mean, he
man,
not,
that's tough.
He's not doing life in jail. And he's not doing he's not in a wheelchair. He's not in no fucking sanitarium, being in the crazy house. He's just walking around doing what the fuck he wants to. You want me to pay you to annoy me and your little crumb crusher? Oh hell no.
No, but you would look at the last dude and you'd be like, I don't know about that one, man, because it's like, yo, everything that you've done in your past is a judgment. You know what I'm saying? Like, because
they don't.
No, but it's not if they care or not. That's
I said
why
they don't count. I didn't say they didn't care. I said they just can't count, bro. They cannot.
I mean, like, if you got a baby, I'm sorry, that one counts.
Yeah, that's the only ones that count, bro. I had a girl tell me like this true story. I ain't gonna put it out there because she told me. But I had a girl tell me she had only been with 4 guys, right? And she was like my baby daddy, a co-worker one time, my ex-boyfriend, and me and somebody else. So I was like number 5 or some shit. I knew she was lying because she black, right? I'm like, all right, you can't count. All right, cool. You got to count your baby daddy. He in jail for murder, but you got to count him because you had the baby. If you didn't have the baby, you wouldn't count him either. I get it. So we hanging out one day. Her friend come in town. She had a friend that moved to St. Louis or something. So her friend was like, man, girl, I'm in town. I want to see you. She was like, yo, I'm at my bestie crib. Come through here. She's like, yo, can my friend come through? I'm like, yeah, your friend come through. Her friend come through. Like, yo, is that your guy? She was like, nah, this ain't my guy. This is my friend. Like, Dirty, just my friend. She was like, girl, remember that time we wanted to be GD sisters? We let them 26 niggas run the train on us, girl. I was like, wow. And that's just one story. They had story. Like her friend put out there. Cause she approached it like I'm just the gay bestie, right?
Wait,
Like
was her friend hating?
No, they was like having reminisce like a friend that moved to like St. Louis like 8 years ago or something. She came in town, was like reminiscing on the times they had together when they was running the streets.
Yeah, getting their backbone out. Hey man, I was at a little kickback not to like some years back, and I remember a bitch said, man, she was buzzed off the alcohol, and you know what's off the alcohol, they started telling the truth about themselves. Said she had done 200 some dicks in her lifetime. I was like, man, you want me
Damn, that's crazy.
No, you know what was really crazy? And this is how you know girls know how to hunt men. That happened to me. And I'll tell you her name because she had 5 pussy, but she don't like me no more. So I'll drop her name. Her name was I was about to say Sharonda. What the fuck was her name? Shay something. Anyway, bro, I go to the shorty crib. It sound it's gonna sound kind of grapey. I know it is, right? But I go to her crib. The first time I saw her,
should I jump off the panel? I don't want to be implicit in illegal activities.
10 years ago, I'm good. Look, now I don't know. All right, anyway. So I'm sitting on the living room. I'm sitting in the living room couch. She said, man, she about to go in her room and change clothes. I don't know why she didn't change clothes. So I got that cool. So I'm sitting on the couch. I hear her go to the bathroom. I hear her go to her room. She changed her clothes, but I gotta pee. So I get up off the couch to walk through her apartment to go to the bathroom. As I walk past her bedroom door is open, and she got a t-shirt, no panties, no nothing on. And I was like, shorty, this is a good time for a hug. Give me a hug. You ain't even hugged me since I got here. And that happened, right? You know, the rest happened, right? So because it was like a spur of the moment, I didn't put on the condom, right? So after it was done, she was talking. She was like, "Man, you must have experience." I'm like, nah, I only been with like 2 girls. She's like, boy, I've been with 250 men. I'm like, what? She's like, well, I know you've been with more girls than that. I'm like, yeah, but I'm a guy.
That is one of the great things about like having a conversation with like you Chicago niggas is that every time you guys say something, I'm kind of implicit in whatever you were talking about.
Getting excited, indicted. But you know what though? Chicago dudes say stuff that, and I understand Chicago is an experience. That's why when we on Hood Channel, they like, oh, we about to go to Chicago.
Man, they don't know nothing about us, man. They don't know nothing about our work.
Well, I mean, between you, Mr. O, and Dave, man, like we get
Dave don't count.
We get
Dave don't
Chicagoed out.
count.
We get Chicagoed out, man.
No. Dave is from what?
Hey, no Dave slander, man. He ain't here to defend himself.
No, that's not even a slight, man. That's just like, hey, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of Chicago, man. It's
I'm
Chicago.
fucking with you, Dave.
I'm saying because like they always take it back to their city, man.
I don't know. Dave be making Chicago look half retarded.
Look, you saying there be no Dave slander? I wouldn't even take it a slight, man.
No. This is why Dave.
That wasn't
count.
slander. That was facts.
Dave. I'm giving Dave black women mathematics, right? Well, college women mathematics. All liberal women can't count. I'm giving Dave girl math. Dave doesn't have a shared experience. Not even, I mean, with any facet of Chicago. Like he's never talked about the eclectic juice and berry girls who snap their fingers at poetry sets. That's not his crew. Gang's not his crew. Politics not his crew. He not part of the emo crowd, the dudes that play video games all day and they got a shared experience and they make their own little IT thing happen. Like Dave doesn't have a clan. So since he doesn't have a clan, he goes full commie, be like the Black Empire. No. Dave don't even go Chicago. Dave just go global quick. It goes straight from the GDs and Vice Lords to Black Empire. Wait, how we get here?
No, the Negro Empire.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the Negro Empire. You're right.
Yeah, you got to say it right, man. Put some respect on it.
You're absolutely right. I apologize.
Yeah, that was an important clarification to be made. Like Dave talks about the Negro Empire.
Oh, you know my favorite thing? I was driving one day and I was listening to a panel, and I'm pretty sure Dirty Folks was on it. Dave was there, and then Nigtal, or yeah, I think it was Nigtal. he was like asking Dave questions, and man, that was amazing. He's like he's trying not to laugh, but he's like trying to ask serious questions, and it's
Yeah.
just it was amazing to listen to, man. I was occupied on my my 2-hour car ride, quite entertained.
Hey, brother. Hey, it's 8:30, man. It's time for some Monday Night Football. Good talking to y'all cats, man. Y'all have a good evening.
Man, you always welcome, bro. It's like,
Appreciate you, Lord ADS.
Yeah.
And I rebuke you, preferences and passion. Talking about like a lot of Chicago. I rebuke you. I'm gonna hit you with some mild sauce. Talking a lot of Chicago.
I mean, it do be a lot of Chicago.
You just mad because Triple P more gangster than your fucking DEI ass is.
Oh no, sir, not at all. Sir. I didn't even concern myself. That never crossed my mind, sir. I want you to remember I'm DEI though. Like if somebody try to come pick on me, like, yo, he's a ringleader, but nah, he ain't no ringleader. He DEI. He can't be the guy.
How you
like the boys? You like the big brothers, big sisters of gangbangers?
Yeah, but how are you DEI if you're competent?
They just let him in.
We're
They
token.
just let him in because they felt bad.
No, but if you're a competent person, you cannot be DEI.
Hold on, how am I be a sympathy gang member? That's crazy, bro. That's bananas. Don't let the little homie in, bro. What was that? Harlem Nights when Eddie Murphy was trying to get in the back, little baby Eddie Murphy trying to get in the back where the gamblers at. Don't let the little nigga get in. Really?
Yep.
That's crazy.
That was Lil Trey. That was Lil Trey from Boys in the Hood. And in the future, that I guess that was his granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? Doing them. Man.
Wait till I join I'm gonna be a Saxon Knight. I don't even want to be in the clan no more. Fuck
yeah, wait till you get a real white friend.
I'm gonna be a Saxon Knight. They make good pizza. You ever had a Saxon Knight pizza, bro? It's good pizza. I didn't respect it though. So if you're a Saxon Knight, right? I'm about to get game bangery real quick. The whole thing is when they're on their own, right? It's just a bunch of them in a bar. They're really thugalicious, right? But when they surrounded by bros, all of a sudden they be like, "Yo, bro, it's just Rachel Pride," because I'm.
Hey, there you go, Dirty. We got someone out there that's got white friends for rent.
Hell, man, hey, look, let's compare rates, man. I can get you a deal, man.
What you want from? Right. I mean, everything's an option. What you want from?
No. I need to know what your budget is, man. I need to figure out, hey, is gonna be play a couple video games, online, or is it gonna be like hang out for a day? You know what I'm saying? Different rates, man. Yeah, we slang it all, man.
Are they heterosexual?
Yeah, man.
Okay, all these super white people always want to be your friend, and you find out like, yo, what's that lesion on your neck? Oh, well, I'm taking medicine for that.
Now, hey, for a fee, man, I can get you some liberal people, man, but they gonna want to touch your hair. They gonna want to touch your hair and stuff, man.
I know, right? I want some George W. Bush white friends.
I don't know if you can find them, man, because he on the other side now, man.
What you mean?
He's supporting old girl, man. Janet's favorite person.
What? Georgie?
Yeah. Actually, no. He's the only person that didn't come out. He might as well though. The IRS union came out like last week. It's like that's some kind of endorsement.
Hey, Nunya, you're not gonna sell white friends like they sold Coochie on Dust Till Dawn.
You don't know Nunya that well, man. That bitch will sell you fucking anything.
I got black friends, white friends, short friends, tall friends, midget friends, 2-for-1 friend.
That man said Haitians, Jamaicans,
Nigga said
Africans.
2-for-1. Fuck yeah.
She'll sell you a freaking alley cat and the Haitian to eat it.
Man.
Well, if I put an alley cat on a string, I could fish for a Haitian.
Man, I can't believe that was actually a month ago, man. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the people, man. Damn.
Was that a whole month
ago? He said, I'll sell you, dude. She just said, "I'll sell you or the guy next to you either way."
Was that even a whole month ago though?
No, that wasn't a month ago, was it? Oh, like 2
Yes, it
weeks.
was.
I want to say like it was only like 2-3 weeks ago.
Nope, it's been a month, man. It's a whole new week, y'all. Yeah.
It hasn't been a month. It's only been like a couple of weeks max.
I mean, cause like the barrage of like memes is still going like kind of strong, man.
I know, but look, the convention. This happened during the convention, and the convention was damn near a month ago in a couple of days.
No, it was during the debate.
No, it was at the debate.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Well, yeah, I mean that's why I said the debate, and that was a couple of weeks ago. That was almost a month ago.
The convention was a month ago. The debate was like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, but I mean the debates was like September. We still in September.
Yeah, I'm about to look this shit up. You don't know nothing. You be using girl math, man. You getting real black with the
Yeah. Like you got to take a look at the calendar, bro.
I might got confused. All right. I probably is thinking about the convention. Well, the convention was a month ago.
Yeah, man, he took over your city, man.
Yeah.
They said, man, they hit you with the Dipset joint, man. They said, this is my town.
Well, that was like September 10th, bro. The debate that they got to eating the dogs from, that was September 10th, 2 weeks ago. No, they didn't take up that, bro. Did you hear me and Jap talking, bro, about that shit? Well, nobody out here, bro. They did not take over Chicago.
Nah, I'm messing, man. I'm messing.
I know, but no, I was, bro. Like Jap was really mad because Jap was on location. Like, where everybody at?
Hey, Jap, man, I saw Jap go live one day, man, and he was like talking to like some socialists, or actually, no, it was actually like a Marxist, like full on, and they was like, yeah, free housing for everyone. He's like, how you gonna pay for that? He said, lights, lights cost money. Man, he had me dying laughing, man, because he just asked basic questions, and they're like, oh, which it'll just work out. And I'm like, man, this is why it's a race to bottom with certain people, man.
It'll just work out. That's what a pretty girl said before she hit the wall.
But she wasn't pretty. She wasn't pretty.
I didn't see that one. I saw when he was talking to the black guy who was obviously a staunch liberal. He wasn't gay though. He was just like, yeah, he was a boomer. That's even worse than being gay. Well, androgynous is kind of gay, but he was a boomer. Like, yo, that was hilarious. He was by himself though. He had a cookout by himself. He thought a bunch of people were gonna come and share his views, and he was by himself. I'm like, yo, ain't nobody here. The most exciting thing was a little homie Jamal beat up what's the dude that be dancing at the top left corner? Roland Martin. Jamal Green tried to beat up Roland Martin. That was hilarious. But besides that, ain't nothing happened, bro. And I had called JR, because the dude who broke it up when the tall chick tried to come between and protect Roland, like she was Secret Service, the dude with the dreads to try to break it up, that was JR. And I had to call JR. I'm like, what was all on? It was like, man, folks, you should have came. I'm like, I should have came, bro. That was hilarious.
Man, like, yo, he was shook too, man. He's like,
man, Jermichael supposed to knock this goofy ass out, man, but that bitch big in the way.
Look, that man, like, he stood up there and he had to tilt his head up to look at him. He's like, you called me stupid on my page. And I was like, oh man, about to be some furniture moving, man. Yo, he's like, no, get off of me.
Bro, the fact that Jamal is taller, like more stout than Roland. Jamal about 5'6", bro. How small is Roland?
Yeah, but I mean, is he 5'6"?
I know Jamal. I got pictures with Jamal.
I damn cause I don't know, maybe it was the angle, cause I thought Roland looked up to him, man.
Roland did look up to him. That's my point. Jamal,
and I'm like, damn, man, Roland is little then, man.
He little. Jamal, man, he ain't 5'6". He about 5'7", 5'8". But bro, it ain't like he's 6'3". He in the fives.
I thought that man, like the way he looked up, cause in my head, man, I thought like Roland was probably about 5'6", 5'7".
Hold on, man. I'm about to show you, bro.
Look it up, Dirty. Look it up.
You sure he ain't like almost 6 foot tall?
No, not with heels on.
Not with heels on. Oh man.
Oh, we ain't forgot about that laptop incident that happened. What, last month or this month?
That happened like last week, or no, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Because it was after it. Actually, no. It was about a week and a half ago, as a matter of fact, because it was after the debate. Because remember, he was like trying to go at Trump, and what he's saying, he's trying to debunk some stuff. I'll never forget that dude, man, for what he did to King Randall. I wasn't really like a fan of his anyway, but after that, man, I was like, nah.
The Fuga Google say, man, this nigga Roland Martin be like 5'10".
Ain't no way, man.
Hold on, man. It's gonna kick me. I'm gonna be right back in. Hold on, it's gonna kick me out.
Hey, I don't know if this is true or not, and I'm asking to see if there's any validity to it. Is it like a real thing that the people from 23andMe stepped down, all the major players?
I
They
heard.
still ain't gonna let me show it. Oh, they do. Yeah, Will. Hold on.
For one, they got to come out and say the whole thing is not only a scam, is that they taking your genetic information and we don't know what kind of nefarious things they're going to use to do with it in the fucking future.
Oh, that ain't it. Hold on.
Yeah, but the contract y'all signed.
Weren't they involved in like a bunch of class action lawsuits?
Mm-hmm.
Because I vaguely remember hearing about it, but it didn't get reported widely.
Because somebody took their dog, what's the name, and sent it in, and instead of being like human, it came back out with the same kind of like outcomes, you know what I'm saying, talking about sub-Saharan this and all that other stuff. So people found out it was some bullshit. You have to go to a natural genealogist, a real scientific institution, you know what I'm saying, that actually specializes in genes and all that other stuff. And even then, they can only do so much research, but they are actually more factual than fucking 23andMe and Ancestry.com and all that other bullshit. What do you want to call it?
All right. So True Hype.
Wait, so that's him right next to you, right?
Right next to me. And I'm taller than him.
How tall are you?
5'10", 5'9", 5'10".
So he like what, an inch shorter than you?
Yeah, so he like 5'8", 5'9". He got like 4 inches on rolling.
Yeah, man, because like the way that dude looked at him, man, he did not. He's like, oh, I didn't expect to see him. I didn't expect to see him here.
You know, when a coward see somebody that they expect, they actually shrink about a good 2-3 inches. So maybe.
Oh man, his whole body language changed, man, and he wasn't even really trying to say nothing either. Cause man, everybody know, man, when it comes to dudes, you say the wrong thing, man, somebody already kind of agitated at you, man. I'm just saying, man.
That's my point, bro. That's when everybody like, man, folks, you should have been there. I should have been there. But for whatever reason, bro, people, and I don't hear no DEI game bank either, just because I hang out with niggas who be robbing banks. Shout out to Jamal. Like, I got my own problems with Jamal, but I wouldn't let anybody from out of town fuck with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like you know, like the cousin or whatever that stole like your action figure back in the day. You know, you got an issue with him here or there, man, but he's still family.
I just don't fuck with outsiders, man.
See, that's what's wrong with you motherfuckers, man. You still accept them as family. Fuck that shit, man. Blood don't mean shit.
Yeah, blood don't mean
shit.
shit.
I mean, it depends. It depends on what the family is, though.
This is my issue with Jamal. My personal
blood should mean something.
Y'all ain't asked, man.
Until it doesn't.
Until it doesn't, right? Like, I started the business with my cousin. I ain't talked to him motherfucking in a year, bro. Like, sometimes, you know, it be like that sometimes, bro. Sometimes you gotta love a person from a distance, right? But that ain't my problem with Jamal is he was listening to too many boomers when I first met him. Then he swapped out the boomers for a bunch of black women. And then every time I said something, he agreed. All the black women like, we gonna cancel you if you like dirty folks. So like now it's like, you got to like me in private. Like that's crazy.
Yep.
Hey, look, man. Hey, sometimes, man.
I can still hit him and get shit done, but then I can't somebody I'm working with him. So whatever influence I would get from fucking with him, I gotta go straight to the money because I can't.
No, but
You know what I mean?
think about it like this, Dirty. You like a special operations dude, man. You know what I'm saying? You one of the silent professional types. And like that's good, man. And sometimes, man, you might need to like in certain warfare, you might need a Trojan horse or two. You know what I'm saying? Versus just a straight up all out conflict.
No, I'm with that. I got you. I'm not like I said. I'm not mad at him. It's and I know he did what's best for where he ended up, right? Because he's really not. He got the bag. He went and got the money. So he said, "Fuck it, fuck the power. I'll get the money." Because at some point he realized, like, yo, these niggas don't give a fuck.
Yeah, shout out to him too, man, because he was on Tim Pool the culture that was it the culture war joint. He was
Don't
on
get
that
it wrong.
not too
Jamal
long.
still my bad.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. My bad. I'll wait.
No, I say he was on that program, whatever. Not too long after the Rolling joint.
Now Jamal, even though he a millennial, I kind of rock with him. He around my age, but he still got that old boomer logic, like dirty folks said, that Marxist new age communism type of thing. He trying to remix it, but he's seen the light because once he starts seeing all them divine now bourgeoisie people at that so-called function, he starts seeing like, oh, I don't belong with these motherfuckers.
Here's what I would say toward that, right? So if you're socialized to be like one thing your whole life, it takes a lot to kind of get you out of that. You know what I'm saying? And look at Thomas Sowell, man. Look where he started and to where he ended up.
I get it. I'm not like I said, I'm not mad at him, right? Like not like I'm gonna fight him in the street. It was just like, yeah, bro, you don't get it until he got it. You know what I mean? But I ain't talked to him in a minute. But like,
Yeah,
you know,
but you know, dirty man. Some people take a little bit longer than others, man.
And I'm older than him, so like
Yeah,
I had longer to be mad than he did.
Oh, he wasn't thinking about it like that though.
Right.
Because you because of your wisdom or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I know somebody gonna like make fun in the chat, but you know, dirty got some wisdom.
I laugh
right?
on the
Like you know what I'm saying, you and your wisdom or whatever, because you done seen a couple things or whatever, you know, your pattern recognition is like, you know, on point compared to some of the new cats.
This was bananas.
That's why I be kind of laughing at cats, man, to be like, they be saying stuff to me, and I'd be like, all right, here's what I believe is gonna happen next. You know what I'm saying, in certain situations. And they be like, man, you were like 100%. And I'm like, man, because those cats don't know. They're going by a certain playbook. They have no clue why they're doing something. And a man that can't tell me why can't be dangerous.
There you go. So my thing is when I met him, and everybody that I met him around, there's a guy by the name of Paul McKinney. Paul got to the point, he was like, yo, I'm about to go down. This is when Bruce Rauner was the governor. He was a Republican, right? Ironically enough, they got rid of Bruce Rauner because they say he a billionaire and they don't like billionaires. And then they gave Pritzker, who a billionaire.
Yeah, even bigger billion, ain't they?
Niggas. Anyway, Paul was down there trying to flip. Paul was gonna flip. He joined the Republican Party just to fuck with Bruce Rauner. Like, yeah, I don't give a fuck who in power, dog. Like, we need the money.
Wait, hold on, even better, hold on. They went and got a billionaire that's tied to one of the fucking 12 families that
niggas. But so I went, Paul called me because I know this had to be 2015 or 2016 because I had just got shot. So I showed up. It had to be 2016 because I was on bed rest for a couple of months. So I show up at Pastor Corey Brooks' church, which was a pastor that's ended up sitting on the roof until somebody gave him some money.
Man, that grifting ass motherfucker, man. Yo, then he do some freak weak fraudulent shit years later after that.
They gave him the DOT slot. He was in charge of all the tollways in Illinois, bro.
Oh wow.
Anyway, so Paul called me like, man, folks, come meet me at Corey Church, bro. They on some bullshit over here. I was like, man, he was like, bro, they got free food. I'm like, all right, I'm on my way, bro. I'll come.
Yeah, we some disciples, all right. That's what I'll be on too. Go
Hey,
ahead.
but and what's so crazy, Corey Brooks Church is in the middle of what they call O Block now, right? Parkway Gardens, right?
Yeah, always have been. Yep. Right next door to the what was it? The hotel that was
he
on.
got tore down because he sat on the roof. Yeah, right next to that. So I go to the church and I meet this young man, Jamal, right? And I'm looking at his team, and at the time he like 19 years old, maybe 20. He can't legally drink though. But his whole team is in their 50s and 60s. And I'm like, yo, look, man, I see you trying to get it. You got the wrong team. And he didn't know who I was. He looking at me sideways like, who is this nigga? And then like everybody who he respected was hugging me like, man, fam, how you feeling, man? I heard you got shot. Well, he was like, who is this dude? I'm like, nigga, I told you, I'm folks, nigga. So then we went through that. So then the summertime coming. Now he dealing with Aisha Butler, who run the Rage organization, right? And she trying to get him. She's the one that helped him get the deal that he got right now with Bank of America. That $100 million for new housing in the hood, first time buyer shit, but don't nobody use. But she helped them get that because they were trying to give it to her. But she a girl, she realized she couldn't count, so she gave it to somebody else, right? But she throws these functions in the park, like these summertime picnics for the kids and all that shit. And she had Ryan Fest up there because he was running for alderman of that ward at the time and all that shit. So Jamal show back up. He want to hang out with Ryan Fest and fucking Malik Youssef and all them niggas in good music. And he know Aisha. Cool. So then we come up there, all the guys he looking up to, they pulling me on stage like, man, we got folks in the house, man. Everybody clap. He like, who the fuck is this nigga? I'm like, nigga, I keep telling you, nigga. I'm that nigga. Like, you ain't been around here, nigga. Like, I've been that nigga for a long time, nigga. So once he realized that, he was like, oh, you one of them guys that I'm not like you was just talking about, like you one of them behind the scenes guys, like you're not in the camera guy. You
the best way to describe Dirty Folks, he's like the Southside low budget version of Benny Siegel. That's it. That's all.
That's crazy. Wait, the rapper or the
rapper, the rapper, nigga. That 2000, not when he lost weight. I'm talking about when he was chunky. That 2000 is Benny Siegel, nigga. Desert Eagle. Who else but me? Him.
Yeah. But the whole thing with him was, okay, cool. What's the policy? And he started fucking with Mark Carter and all them niggas. And shout out to them, right? Everybody was trying to steal the houses, right? But I was too. I ain't gonna lie. But what ended up happening is black women got him. Same thing that happened with, now Willie Preston was different. Shout out to Senator Willie Preston. I'm glad he got elected. But the women and the children, when you in public service, especially in Chicago, you gotta cater to the women and the single moms especially. So you can't be effective. And then if you're around anybody, like I told y'all when I met Brandon Johnson at the Chili Cookout, and I was like, "You gonna be my friend?" It was like, "You got to quit calling women toddlers." I'm like, "Oh shit, we can't be friends. That's crazy."
Man, I met that bitch ass nigga in my damn jug. I got a picture with him and everything. I'm gonna say that motherfucker in a couple of streams. I'm gonna roast the fuck out of him, man. Oh.
Hey, you know what's suspicious? Boomers have loyalty to the to their sponsors because they can't read, bro. I didn't know that until I was grown, right? I didn't realize that all them boys that went to college, like the boomers that went to college, they still can't read or count, bro.
Wait, what?
They just went to college and turned androgynous, bro. Just college make you gay. Don't go to college and make you gay.
Wait, you saying these motherfuckers? Wait a minute. You saying these same motherfuckers that was trying to even though they was dwindling out, these same motherfuckers that was trying to teach me how to read and count with my fingers couldn't read and count with their damn fingers.
No. They had the proper 3rd, maybe 5th grade education. That's when that show came out. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? And didn't know old people know how to do it? Like, that's the cap of the intelligence. Like 3rd grade education, they can teach you how to read and count in your colors. But like, what you think a college education would do for you, they were still at that 3rd to 5th grade comprehension level.
Man, just like these entry level asking you for 5 years experience now, but motherfucker, this shit's a high schooler can do it.
Man, you know what, guys? It's 8 o'clock. You know what that means? Tequila time.
Yeah, I'm about to get out of here too, man.
All right.
Hey, hold on. So how much you want for the baby, Chuck?
She's being good now, so I'm not trying to tell her no more. Take that back.
All right, Chuck. All right, little white baby. You know, saying little Viking baby. All right, dirty. All right, 7-4. I'm about to go ahead and eat me some real quick. Even though I just got to eat some, I'm still hungry.
Yep.
Hey, everybody, much that. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. Hit my socket to my pocket. Y'all know what to do, man. I'm gone. Peace, y'all.
Take it easy, Mr. O.
Yeah, give us the outro, man. Give us that snowman outro intro.
I'm about to. Shout out to everybody who came through, man. Greatly appreciate you. We're gonna get up out of here.
Peace in the Middle East.
We might do this again tomorrow. It all depends.
Yeah, we might as well, man. Let's do it. Want to do it again?
Well, we'll do it again tomorrow. Fuck it.
Angry folks tomorrow. We're gonna do it again tomorrow. Angry folks tomorrow.
All right, man. I'm out, Dirty. Take it easy, brother.
All right, bro.
Shout out to everybody. Deuces.
I'm an agent of chaos. Oh, and you know